Okay, what's up, people? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Happy to be back as always. So let's start. Gonna start working on this game called Spaceman Memories, right? Remember that one? You can find it there on the pinned message in the chat. So I'm gonna continue working on this same ideas I've been working on this last few days. Let's make a town. I was thinking today, now that we have walls, let me think about the layout of one of these towns. GenkiDev on Twitch says, long time no see, brother. Thanks for the hangout. What's up, dude? Thank you for being here, Genki. Yeah, dude, it's been a long fucking time. Like, how much, dude? Like, 1 fucking hour? Maybe less. Yeah, what's up, Genki? Thank you for being here, dude. What are you doing right now? I'm gonna try and do a town now, dude. Just here on my testing map. Let's see how this works. Genki laughing your ass off. Yeah, dude. Okay, dude, so let's start. Genki says fixing my jump logic. Oh, refactoring code, dude, in the blueprint. Genki says, oh, nice. Keen to see it, bro. Yes, dude. So I've been working on the assets, right? So let's try and build a town now. Let's see how the layout of a town would work with these new houses and shit. These ideas. Yeah, let me go and see some references and shit so we can start doing that. Now that we have like the walls and shit, let's imagine this would be the space for the town, right? Okay, yeah, this would be, just imagine it, people. It looks like shit right now. It looks like nothing, but let's imagine this would be like the place for a town. Let me see. Yeah, I would add some walls, so like mountains here. Yeah, something very, very simple. Maybe I'll go with the green ones. Yeah, let me find those ones, the ones that I already have. Let me see if those ones work here on this kind of terrain. So let's go into overworld. Let me find those assets. Where are those assets, dude? Ground. Yeah, ground. Green ground, green floor. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this one, let me see if this one works. Okay, it's been a while since I have added new of these ones, so I think this one works, but I also don't think it works. So let's do an edit of this one, yeah, in which I can use the same colors that I'm using on this texture. So let me fire up Aseprite. Dude, I fucking like this music. This is a good fucking playlist. I don't even know how did I find it, but this is a good fucking playlist. I'm really enjoying this one. Okay, dude, so let's go and try and find that shit. Where are these textures, dude? Yeah, let me see. Where's this texture? Okay, let me open source location. Yeah. Oh, M green floor. Okay, M green floor. Okay, I know where it is. Okay, let's wait for this to load. Fucking Windows Explorer so fucking slow, dude. M green floor. Where would this one be? Yeah. Okay, so chat is open, people. If you want to talk, you want to hang out, ask me anything, have any story to tell, chat is open. Just let me know what you're thinking about. Okay, green floor. Okay, here it is. Let me grab this one. Yeah, this is the one. Let's go and find that other one. Let me see which is that one. So it's this one. Let me go here, browse to asset, this one, ground bark. Okay, ground bark. Let me find that folder. Ground bark. Okay, here it is. Okay, so let me grab these colors so we can do a different version of that wall that we already have. We're gonna have on the top this same shit. Yeah, this same shit. So let me copy a bit of this. Yeah, this works. Okay, let's do another layer. Yeah, let me see the opacity so I can delete some things that I do not need. Okay, so this one, let's delete that. Yeah, let me just go erasing pixels by pixels. Yeah. Is that one? Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, that was a mistake. I did the undo. I shouldn't have done the undo. Let's see how this one works. I'm not gonna keep that blue part. I'm gonna do the brown. Yeah, let's do the brown. But at least I have now that. Let's pump up the... Yeah, okay. Let me analyze this one. Is this the same fucking texture, dude? Let me check it out. Yeah. Let's go back here, browse to assets. Yeah, this is the texture that I'm using there. So yeah, let me try and do that one, because these colors definitely don't work with this one. And I want to have like the whole setting. Want to have like the whole colors working on correctly and shit. So yeah, let's just keep going here. Dude, this is a good playlist. Shit. I'm like, what the fuck is happening with this music? It is so good. These are good Zelda remixes. Shit. Fuck, I'm enjoying this one, dude. I don't ever get this happy with the music, but this one is so fucking good, dude. Okay, dude, this doesn't look bad. Yeah, I could fucking use that. Yeah, like those two layers on top of each other give a good texture. I'm gonna come back to that idea. Yeah, let me just finish what I need to finish right now. Okay, let's do this one. And let me grab a bit of all of this brown here, and let's do that here. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking for this other part. This is like the lower part of the thing. I'm gonna go editing pixel by pixel so it has consistency, right? Yeah, let me check it out in Unreal. What do we have there? Yeah, I'm not even using some of the parts of that texture, so I'm not gonna worry about the consistency of everything, of the pixels, the continuity. I just need the texture to work, like the colors, right? Yeah, so let me copy all of this. Okay, yeah, there it is. And let's do the same shit for this one. Let's copy and paste this one on another layer. Yeah, this is what I need. Okay, so let's go deleting shit that we do not need, like this. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. And also here. So I hope that this works when I apply it to the mesh. Yeah, hope that it works when I apply it to the mesh. Let me select some of these pixels and shit. So if you're watching, thank you for watching. People appreciate it wherever you are, on Kick, YouTube, or Twitch. Means a lot. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, just let me know. Just let me know. Okay, give me a bit here. Oh shit, dude, I have that enabled, the overlay. That shouldn't be permanently enabled. I'm sorry about that one. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna make it work with the bot. Okay, where is this, dude? Dude, I didn't realize that one. Yeah, I didn't realize that one. Genki, you should have told me, dude, that shit was permanent. Yeah, okay, let me go to this one and let me hide that one. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, people, I forgot about that one. That shouldn't be permanent there, playing. Okay, so let's refresh this trigger. There it is. Awesome. Genki says, what was permanent? The overlay, dude, of the trailer of the game. I want that to be playing like around each 10 to 12 minutes, not to be on top of everything, all of the stream. Yeah, I hadn't figured it out. I didn't see that. Yeah, so sorry if you were watching, people. Yeah, that shouldn't be permanent, but yeah, it is what it is. Genki says, yeah. Oh yeah, yes, dude. Yeah, I hadn't seen it. I have the other monitor here on the side, so I hadn't seen that in OBS. Genki says, I didn't mind it. Okay, dude, that's cool. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, yeah, but I think it's better to keep like the focus of the streaming shit. If not, it could become way too cluttered. So yes, dude, I'm trying it to not be that crazy with a lot of things happening on top. Oh, that's way too fucking dark. Let's paint this one here, this one there. Okay, awesome. Oh, what the fuck was that, dude? That's crazy. Okay, let's keep painting some of these colors. Yeah, we're gonna do a different version of this mesh, the one that I have here right now, this blueprint, because these colors definitely don't go with this world, so I really need a new one. That's what I'm doing right now in Aseprite. If you're just joining the stream, appreciate it. Leave a message if you want. The chat is open. I am logged in, but also can talk. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Yeah, there it is. Oh, what the fuck happened here, dude? The fuck happened? Let's copy those ones here. Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's try this shit. Let's see if it works. I'm gonna go and copy many of these assets to a new folder. This one's gonna be ground bark. Yeah, let me see which one this is gonna be. Okay, let me find this one. Okay, which material is this one using? This was mud green wall 1. Okay, this one, and this one. Okay, and this one. Okay, let me grab those. And what would be? I have ground bark here. I'm gonna create a new folder here. This one's gonna be ground bark wall 01. Okay, awesome. Let's keep going. Let's paste all of those assets there. I just want to start making the town, but I need to have that because I don't like it. Looks like shit. So I need to have the correct thing going there. Okay, let me see. Yeah, let's re-import this one. This one's gonna be Unreal Spaceman Memories, ground bark. Do I do it on the swim folder or not? Then I forget where the fuck do I have any of these things to. I don't want to make a stupid decision. Ground bark. Yeah, I'm gonna do it here. Yeah, I'm gonna create a new folder here. This is gonna be ground bark wall 01. Okay, that's awesome. This is gonna be ground bark 01. Let's export that one and let's go back to Unreal. That's all that we needed. That is all that we needed. Let me re-import this one with the new file, and let's find the new file. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, awesome. Yeah, there it is. There we have it, the new one. Let's rename all of this. That things get really messy. Okay, ground bark wall 2. Bark wall 1. Okay, there it is. Let's do the same thing for this one. Ground bark wall. Dude, this is a good playlist. Fuck yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Each song is better than the previous one. Fuck. Okay, green wall 01. Yeah, let's rename this one. Ground bark wall 01. Okay, awesome. And finally, fucking finally, this is all done. This is all done. I know this is the boring part. This is not exciting, right? But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get into the exciting part of the stream. Ground bark wall 01. Awesome. Fuck yeah. So let's go and edit this texture. Okay, there it is. Let's see how this shit looks. Let's go into the mesh and see how it looks. Check it out. Yeah, that was what I was looking for. Fuck yeah. So let's do. Oh, what the fuck, dude? The fuck is happening here? I cannot see that. Oh, I'm not even gonna be able to see that on the game, so I'm not gonna overthink shit that I cannot see. So let's go here into the blueprint and let's edit that mesh. Yeah, the texture works. The texture works. Okay, ground, bark, wall, 01. Let's compile that one and let's replace it with this one. Place like with this one. Check it out. We've got new walls for this new world. Very, very easy, very, very quickly. Awesome. Let's start working with the new this new town that I'm gonna try here. I just want to find out the layout to see how these houses intersect with each other and shit. Because I can get away with some things in Spaceman Memories, not with other ones, because of the camera I'm using and how the camera blocks some things when you get behind them or not get behind them. So let me figure that shit out. Yeah, because these are some new ideas that I'm trying. So I'm gonna create the closed space here. Yeah, for like a small town. Okay, so this one we're gonna set it up at 15, 16, 15 just for symmetry. Who knows, maybe you like yeah, maybe you like multiples of 2 or multiples of 3. Oh, Cállate Juega has followed on Twitch. How are you, Cállate Juega? That is a good name, Cállate Juega. Do you speak Spanish? This is a Spanish string name. What's up? Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. How are you? What are you working on? Cállate Juega. What? What? Who are you? ¿Quién sos? What? Nobody calls me that here. Genki, are you there, dude? Check out that comment. Check out that comment. That is how people call me in real life. Shit. Cállate Juega says, I know you, bro. Says Cállate Juega. Genki says, yeah, I know. Yeah. Tulito. That is how people call me in real life. Genki says, it must be a Hondu, bro. Who are you? ¿Quién sos? Cállate Juega. Oh shit, this is mysterious. Cállate Juega, who are you? Is this a mysterious person? Shit, this is crazy, dude. I was like, what? What? I never see my real name here. I am just nerdy here. People don't call me by my real name here, so that was like, what is happening? Yo, Cállate Juega, who are you? You gotta tell us who you are. Shit. Oh, fuck, this is funny, dude. Okay, I think I can do the town here. Yeah, I just need like... So Slow says hello. What's up, So Slow? Thank you for being here, my friend. What have you been working on, my friend? Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Dude, I am now intrigued. Cállate Juega en Twitch. Estoy intrigado. No sé quién sos. Tienes que decirme. This is in Spanish. I don't know who you are. This new follower. I don't know who you are. But they know me. They know me. They know me. Oh shit. Okay. I have the space now for a town. Let's move all of this to the back. Awesome. Yeah, I have all of them. So let's make these ones taller, right? I just need to duplicate it very, very quickly, very easily. And there we have it. Taller mountains. Okay, awesome. A bomb run redeemed by So Slow. Let's do the bomb run of the in-screen avatars, my friend. How are you, So Slow? Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thank you for using the points. So bomb run redeemed by So Slow for the in-screen avatars. What have you been working on today, my friend? Okay, awesome. Let me duplicate these ones. Let's see. Thank you for using the points, dude. Okay, let me see. Dude, I am now intrigued. Genki, I don't know who this person is. And I am like, who are you, dude? Who are you? This This is mysterious. This is a mystery. So Slow says, I'm good. I'm happy, my friend. I hope that you're working today, working on your art, your games and shit. Yeah, my dude. What have you been doing? Have you been watching Skibidi Toilet? Genki says they might be a friend. They are a friend, dude. This is a friend. They know me. If they call me, this is just the name that very close people call me. Because my real name is Tulio. If you call me Tulito, which is like the smaller version, they call me like this because my father is Tulio and I am that other version, the smaller one, Tulito. If you call me like that, you fucking know who I am and I fucking know who you are. And now I'm like, who are you? Yeah, no, this is a friend, dude, and they are trolling. So Slow says, I'm working on sprites for my game. Good shit, So Slow. If you have anything to show on the Discord, just let me know, my friend. Yeah, just let me know. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that one. Let me just duplicate this one. Yeah, this is a friend, Genki. I know this is someone that knows me from a long time. Yeah, and they just came here to troll me. Oh shit, this is funny. Okay, let's add the walls. So Slow. All right. Genki says, is it your sister? Nah, it's not my sister. My sister has another account and she doesn't troll. She doesn't troll in this way. And this person is listening to me talk all of this. And they are laughing. They are laughing that I am now intrigued about all of this. Yeah, dude. No, it's not any of my sisters. Who is it? Shit, this is crazy. So Slow, if you have anything to show, just let me know. I'm gonna open up Discord. Where's Discord? Okay, here it is. Let me bring it here. And let me check out what people have posted. Any new stuff that they have posted on the Discord. Nah, same stuff from yesterday. Same stuff from yesterday. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, same stuff. So let me know if you have anything to show on the Discord. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue working on here while I'll do the layout of the place. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to analyze how am I gonna how are these walls are gonna like connect to the yeah, to the mountains. Would they be like this? Yeah, that's more than enough. So I'm not gonna overthink it, and let's just do that one there. Yeah, let's see. Oh shit, this is tricky. Yeah, where the fuck is the center of all of this, so I can have like the entrance of the town there? Yeah, let me analyze this shit, dude. Genki, did you figure it out, dude? What you were working on? Okay, let me do this one here. Transform, mirror and X. Let's move this one here. Okay, so I may have to overlap those walls a bit, just a bit. Yeah, so this one. Okay, Genki says, yeah, I'm in the process, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, let's get going. Let's lock in today. Okay, this one. Okay, let me move all of this a bit here to the right. I think, yeah, a bit to the right, so I can have it there. Yeah, that works. And let's move this shit. Let me change the pivot point, pivot offset here, so we can have it there. Okay, does it overlap a lot? Nah, it doesn't. I'm just gonna move the whole fucking mesh. Cállate Juega says, oh shit, what date do you think the judge comes out? Dude, let me read this question again. Which judge? Which judge are you talking about? Cállate Juega. Shit, what is this question? Which judge are you talking about? Cállate Juega. Fuck. I'm like, who are you? Genki says on Twitch, so like current, when you jump, there is a jump start, jump rise, etc. When you dash, I don't want the jump start to play because it breaks the animation flow. You are a very, very meticulous person, dude. That is good, dude. But I have seen that you are very, very meticulous. Yeah, crazy person in a good way. Yeah, dude. Cállate juega, which judge are you talking about? I don't know which judge you're talking about. If you tell me which judge you're talking about, I will tell you like the date that I think this judge is coming out. Okay, let's go and check it out, like the layout of how a town would be. Yeah, this would be like the layout of a town. Yeah, with the mountains on the sides. Yeah, this works. This works. Let's figure it out. Let's see what would we have inside all of this. Let's bring some kind of like road here. Yeah, let me go into Obsidian. Let's fire up Obsidian. Let's fire up Obsidian. So yeah, yo, cállate juega, which judge are you talking about? Dude, that is a very cryptic question. I don't even know. What is this related to? Okay, yeah, let's do like the place where we walk. Ground, let me see. Urban ground. Yeah, urban floor. Would we? Yeah, I think we would use this one. So Slow says you use Obsidian. Yes, my friend, I use Obsidian for notes, also for images, for like reference images like this. But I'm having here, this is Obsidian, my friend. But I also use it to take notes. How about you? Do you also use Obsidian? It's for free, dude, and it's really fucking cool. You should definitely go for Obsidian if you haven't used it. Okay, let's bring this shed here. Let's see. Yeah, let me see. I want to set it up so it covers. How does it look on the references? Yeah, covers like, it's like this, it seems. So maybe I can do 2 of these. Yeah, okay, there it is. So Slow says I did, but I use Milanote now. Which is Milanote, dude? Let me check it out here in Google. I haven't heard about Milanote. Why did you switch into Milanote? Yeah, what were your reasons to switch into Milanote? Looks very nice, dude. The UI is very, very nice. There are many tools to take notes, dude. Yeah, there are. Oh shit, this is a good song. Fuck yeah, I love this fucking playlist. Shit. Yeah, this one looks cool, dude. Doesn't go with my vibe, with what I'm looking for visually for a note-taking app, but I understand why many people would use it. Yeah, it looks very nice and easy to use. Okay, let me continue here. So we can have both of those there. Yeah, and that would be like the whole entrance, right? And then we could have like a smaller one on the center. Have it there. Yeah, check it out. This would be the entrance. Yeah, this would be the entrance. Let me extend it on this axis. Yeah, I just want to like think about visually the layout of these places. Would the whole town inside have this? Nah, just like the roads. Yeah, just like the roads. And the places where we have the houses. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. Okay, awesome. Let me see. Yeah, let me move that mesh here. There it is. So Low says I just shows it because it feels less complicated. Yes, dude, I know. Obsidian can be very complicated. It's very customizable also. That's why I like Obsidian, dude, because it's very customizable, very lightweight. But if I was looking for a simpler note-taking app, I would definitely go for something more simple. I was using Craft before. Have you seen Craft? Craft is really fucking good, dude, but I was looking for something that went more with the vibe that I'm looking for in this point in my life. Yeah, so Obsidian works with what I'm looking for. Okay, let's go and see. So Slow says, so what's Craft? Craft is a really good note-taking app also, dude. Yeah, check, Google it. Google it. You're gonna find it in Google. It's really cool. Okay, this is the start of the town. Let's extend this shit. On the end of the town, we could have a shrine. Yeah, I'm thinking about a cool looking shrine. Let's extend all of this up to here, and let's do it there. Awesome. Yeah, so slow. Yeah, check out Craft. That is good software. I used it for a long time, then I switched to Obsidian. I like more the complicated of Obsidian, dude. I know it can be complicated, so that's why I like it, not gonna lie. Okay, awesome. Yeah, okay, yeah, there it is. This is gonna be our town. Let's start thinking about the layout of this place. Let's bring down some of these houses. Yeah, awesome. HOM on the motherfucking house. What's up, my friend? HOM says, hey, have a good stream, bro. I'm driving. Okay, dude, so be safe, my dude. Thank you for the comment, appreciate it. Just keep driving, dude. Just keep driving. I was gonna ask you where are you going, but no, do not answer. Just keep driving. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for being here. Okay, yeah, let me analyze this. How am I gonna approach this? Let's go into Google. Yeah, let's go into Google. Let's look at some images. Japanese traditional town anime. Yeah, to see like ideas. Yeah, I am seeing ideas now. Let me see, dude. Fucking internet is full of shitty AI pictures. There are good generated AI pictures, yeah, not gonna lie, but now Google Images shows the shittiest ones. That is fucking stupid, dude. Yeah, it is filled with shitty AI pictures when you try Google Images now. At least it should show the good ones. Yeah, let me think about. Yeah, while we are listening to Zelda, let me check out some Zelda towns. Yeah, maybe we could get some inspiration about how to do a layout. So Slow says, yeah, I hate the AI schlop. Yes, dude, I know, but that shit came to stay, my friend. That shit came to stay. It is a reality that we have to deal with. What I'm saying is that the fucking AI, like the fucking search engines are now full of the shitty AI generated stuff, not even the good one. So Slow says, at least it's not as bad as on Bind. What is Bind? Bind is full of AI, dude. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Bing. Oh, Bing is shit, dude. Bing is total shit. You cannot find a fucking image there. Yeah, Bing. Bing is total horseshit. You are right, my friend. Yeah, at least not as bad. Okay, this is what I was looking for. A layout for a town. Let's see that one. Where the fuck is that image? That is a good image. I like that one. Where's the image, dude? Shh. Okay, let me open it up in a new tab. No, just the image, dude. Open image, new tab. Where the fuck is this, dude? Open. Yeah, okay, there it is. Ah, it's very small, but at least I can think about the layout here. New Joker says the image is right at the top of the page on the right. Oh, what's up, New Joker? How are you? Thank you for being here. First time chatter, right? How are you? Do you also work making games? Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here it is. You are right, my friend. Appreciate it. How are you? Thanks for being here. What are you working on, or what are you playing? I like this layout. Yeah, we may do this layout. The thing about Spaceman Memories is that because of how I'm doing things with the meshes and the camera, how things are set up, some we are not able to go on the back of some things. Like I'm gonna show you here. Yeah, so let me place some of these houses. Okay, I'm gonna place this house here, this one here, there it is. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. That's why other maps are not flat, they are layered, because of how I'm setting up the meshes. So for example, this one has masking because I want masking on that mesh, but I don't want masking on every mesh. I just want masking on the meshes that I go through, not the ones that I go behind. Yeah, so I have to set up things so even if I go behind them, they do not cover the spaceman, or at least I am not able to go behind them. So I gotta think about a layout that doesn't let me go. Like if I did this, check it out, the spaceman gets covered by the mesh. Yeah, I have to think about ways of going around that. New Joker says on Twitch, I'm alright, not currently doing anything, not working on an actual project at the moment, but I do teach people to make games between one-off videos on YouTube and online courses. My friend, that is really fucking cool. I don't make tutorials anymore. There was a time in that I was trying to make tutorials, and before I started making tutorials, I also taught, not people in general, but kids like from 8 to 13 years old. I taught them to make games also, so we are alike in a way, my friend. Yeah, I understand you, dude. Sometimes one takes breaks right from projects and shit to do other stuff, but that's really cool. Do you have a channel on YouTube? Is it active right now? Do you want me to Google, to look for it right now? New Joker says nice. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's nice that we are minds alike. Which engine do you teach, my friend? Okay, let's see. Yeah, let me think about the layout of this, because it cannot be like this one. This is for a flat place where you can go behind the houses because of the camera. The camera on this game is way more from the top. It lets you go behind things. But mine is more from the front, so I gotta think about how to do things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I figure it out. We're gonna do a stepped house. It has like steps. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me. What, dude? Why isn't it moving to the right? Okay. Let me think about this. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do 3 levels on this house. On this town. That's what I'm gonna do. 3 levels on this town. You're gonna see. It doesn't make sense right now, but you're gonna see when I have it, how it makes sense. Okay? So this one's gonna be, this is gonna be level 1, right? Then we're gonna have level 2 and then level 3, and that will give us the ability of not going behind the meshes of the houses. New Joker 6, that's up to you. YouTube tag is glitch code. Okay, dude, let me check it out. And my tool of choice is Godot, even when I offer other stuff that people want Godot. I know that, dude. I know that people have gotten into the Godot train and they love it, and that's really cool, dude. It's free, it's open source, so I know why people like it, dude. Okay, let's see. Glitch code on YouTube. I'm assuming it's this one, right? 2000. Yeah, is it this one, dude? Yeah, Godot. Yeah, good stuff, dude. You have a lot of videos, it seems, dude. Yeah. How long have you been working in Godot, New Joker? Yeah, that's it. Laugh out loud. Yeah, don't worry, dude. So for people watching, this is New Joker 6, also known as Glitch Code on YouTube. Check it out. There's the link. If you're learning Godot, you want to get like some kind of knowledge, there seems to be a lot of knowledge on this channel about Godot. Yeah, dude, I know people love Godot. I know that vibe. I thought about going into Godot, dude, but I felt there was more friction for me to learn Godot. So I went with Unreal, dude. It's not that I don't like Godot. I like it. I know why people like it. But it felt like more natural to me on Unreal Engine. I don't know why, dude. I was coming from Unity. And then when I did the switch, it just clicked on me. But I understand why people like Godot. How long have you been with Godot, my friend? Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do the stepped town. Yeah, and at the top of the town we're gonna have a shrine. Fuck yeah, you're gonna see how cool it looks. Okay, so let me find this one, browse to asset, and let's start placing a couple more of these ones. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, awesome. So I'm gonna have that one there. Yeah, I'm trying to find the right gap. Okay, so New Joker says, yeah, you do one video every Saturday on YouTube. That is a lot, dude. That is a lot of work. I try to do tutorials, dude, but you need so much consistency, dude. It's really hard to keep the consistency going. Yeah, so props to you, dude, for being able to do it. I know it's not easy, dude. I tried it, I wasn't able to. Yeah, dude, I get it. You've got a couple thousand subs there. That's really, really cool, dude. Are you making money already in YouTube or not yet, my friend? Yeah, okay, check it out. Let me duplicate this one. So these are not the final houses here, people. These are not the final houses. I'm just thinking about the layout of the whole place. Yeah, just placing shed just for the sake of visualizing the layout. Yeah. Okay, I think we may have to do this one. Yeah, one more with one more of these ones. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, I think this one more like that, and then we can do the other one, right? Yeah, we can do the other one. I'm gonna do the layout of the town. This town, then I'm just gonna select everything, copy it to the map where I'm gonna use it. This is just my placeholder streaming map. Remember, I don't do any final ideas here. I just come and use this as an open canvas. Detective Pakaku on the motherfucking house says, oh my god, hi nerdy, how are things? Oh my map, oh my god, map looks sick. Thank you, Pakaku. How are you, my friend? Happy that you're here. What have you been working on, Pakaku? Dude, Pakaku, you have to... I know Joe is cool, dude. Joe may be cooler than me. Yeah, Joe is cooler than me. But you should also post your stuff on my Discord server, dude. That would be really cool. I saw the book that you posted the other day. Pakaku says I'm making an environment for my book. Yeah, dude. Post that shit on my Discord also so I can show it here. The sound effects guys, sub to New Joker 6. Yeah, fuck yeah, the sound effects guy. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. New Joker 6, you've got a new sub. Pakaku says, oh, you're so right. Yeah, dude. Post it also on mine also. I would really appreciate it so we can check it out here. New Joker says on Twitch, Godot specifically, 6 years you've been working on it. Oh, before it went mainstream, right? But you also say, but I also have used before that Game Maker Studio, Unreal, Unity, RPG Maker, Game Guru, Wolf RPG, App Game It, Classic and Studio, Pygame, and I'm sure there's probably something niche I'm forgetting. I wanted to learn every part of game dev, so that's why even if I dislike something, I would know and appreciate each part. Good way of seeing things, dude. You don't have to like become a Gordon defender or of tools. Just like going and, oh yeah, I'm gonna defend Unreal Engine to the death, or Godot to death. That is a good way of doing things, New Joker. That's really cool, dude. Yeah, a lot of tools you've been using. Pakaku says will take 10 minutes to render and will post. Thank you, my friend. That sounds really cool. New Joker sending the love to the sound effects guy. The sound effects guy, how are you, dude? How is life? How is your new house going? New Joker says on Twitch, yeah, hit 2,000 subs this morning on YouTube. Oh, congratulations, dude. Congratulations. That is really cool. Have you also thought about streaming, dude? Okay, you also say not making money with YouTube due to past accusational reasons. I can use AdSense, so can never monetize the channel itself directly, but it still makes for a nice library. Fuck YouTube, dude. I know this shit happens. Yeah, someone can just go accuse your channel and then they're gonna take monetization of the channel. I have seen that, dude. I have seen that. Oh shit, dude, that is shitty. The Joker 6, I'll always have my fun and take my shots, but in the end it's all fun. They're all just tools to get the job done. Yeah, dude, there are just tools. It doesn't make sense to go and fight against other people because of the tool you're using. The sound effects guy says, I'm good, man, working on a new YouTube video myself. That is cool, the sound effects guy. Have you ever had any issues with monetization in YouTube, dude? I have seen, dude, that sometimes people report channels and YouTube doesn't even check the report and they just take off the monetization from channels that aren't doing anything bad, dude. Have you heard about that? The sound effects guy has a big channel, people. Let me check it out here also, so you can check it out. I'm gonna send the link. Okay, is it also the sound effects guy? Yeah, so he's got 9,000 subs, so I'm thinking you're already making money from this channel, right, dude? So yeah, have you ever had any kind of issues with monetization in YouTube, my friend? I have seen that happens, and it's also harder to start making money in YouTube. I cannot make money on YouTube even if I have way more subs on YouTube than on Twitch. Pakaku says we have a celebrity in chat. Yeah, the sound effects guy is the celebrity in the chat, Pakaku. You are right, dude. You are right. You didn't know this, dude? He's got 9,000 subs on YouTube on sound effects video. That is a lot of people, dude. The sound effects guy says I haven't had any major issues. I've had a couple claims that were justified, so I didn't fight those. No strikes though. Okay, dude, that's good, because if you get the strikes right, they fuck up your channel. The sound effects guy says definitely not a celebrity, just a guy in a spare bedroom with a camera. Nah, shut up, dude. You are the celebrity that Pakaku is saying. You are, dude. Yeah, Pakaku, this is the celebrity of the community, of the Joey Toro and NerdyPunkDev community. Yeah, he's got way more people watching him than both of us. You are the celebrity, dude. Pakaku, you're now making the sound effects guy have an existential crisis and shit because you called him a celebrity. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this was a good idea. Yeah, this is how I'm doing other things. I don't even know what the fuck was I trying to do something different. New Joker 6 says on Twitch, 11 years ago on a different channel, because I was getting view spikes on a few videos at the time, Google accused me of using bots, which for the record I both did, and anyone can send bots to any channel. Yes, that is true. Also, you say, and while admitting they had no hard proof, they terminated my AdSense account. Since they can terminate for any reason, it was legal, I guess. Terminated and took the money I had. Yeah, dude, that sucks. The sound effect that says that sucks. These things are true. These things are true. I can pay for bots, fake views, fake subs for any channel on YouTube. I don't have to be the owner, and then YouTube and Google can ban that channel. That is a real thing. Yes, dude, it's very easy to use these services for YouTube. I'm very sorry, dude. That really sucks. So nonetheless, dude, you're a resilient person. It seems like you didn't give a fuck about it. You just kept doing your thing, posting new videos and shit. So yeah, you just gotta keep doing your shit, dude. Yeah, New Joker says, yep, so it is what it is. Yes, dude, you just gotta keep doing your stuff. Pakaku says, okay, I can't stop tweaking minor details, but I'm rendering for real. Okay, dude, let me know when it's ready. Thank you, Pakaku, appreciate it. Yeah, New Joker, that is shitty, dude, but that is the reality of YouTube. Those things happen. Those things happen. I've heard about these stories, and it's so hard, dude, to start monetizing on YouTube. Yeah, you need like I don't know like how many fucking thousand view hours. I cannot make money off YouTube yet, even if I have way more views, way more subs there than on Twitch. Yeah. Okay, Pakaku, I read that one. New Joker says, yeah, the worst part was that I had just bought a new mic and capture card maybe a week or two before I got that email. I'm very sorry, dude. I'm very sorry. Yeah, sorry for that, dude. That's a shitty story, dude. And these things are real. Yeah, you gotta be careful on YouTube. The sound effects guy says on Twitch, if it makes you feel better at just under 10k subs, I still only make like $300 to $400 a year. I know that's better than nothing, but it comes out to paying myself a few cents an hour. Yes, dude, I think that's better than nothing. And do you know how you could start making more money, dude? If you started live streaming with the super chat. Yeah. So when people start sending donations and shit while you're streaming, that is an easier way of making money on YouTube, like on Twitch. I have the ability here to come on Twitch, work on my shit, have conversations, and people are so nice that they support. They become subs, they donate subs, they donate bits. So Twitch is really better for smaller creators, dude. I have been for years on YouTube and I cannot make a cent from there. I have been for 3 months on Twitch and I am already making money, dude. Not a lot yet, right? But already making it. So the sound effects guy tried to do the multi-streaming, dude, both on Twitch and YouTube. I think that could work for you, especially because you already have 9,000 subs on YouTube, dude. Yeah, especially because of that. Okay, let's extend this one to both sides. Yeah, okay, there it is. Glitchko says, years you say. Yeah. No, on Twitch? No, on Twitch, I've been... Dude, I tried like live streaming 10 times last year on Twitch. Maybe 10 times is way too much. Maybe 5 or 8. On Twitch, I have just been 3 months. Yeah, I have been for years on YouTube. But on Twitch, just 3 months. I started in January. The sound effects guy says, yeah, I'll be on here soon enough. Still working on all that. I'm lucky that I have a day job and a game I'm freelancing on. So the money from YouTube isn't a priority. Yeah, dude. Yeah. But you already have those 9,000 subs. So if you start live streaming, they're gonna receive that notification of you live streaming. And they could start sending money, dude. They could start sending money. You could start making more money from YouTube. For sure. Pakaku says, I made $1 trillion on YouTube. My channel has 5 billion subs. I know, dude. I know. So if you go in YouTube and go into the search bar and you go Detective Pakaku, you're gonna find a channel that has dude. It doesn't even exist on YouTube. Detective Pakaku. Pakaku's joking, people. Pakaku's like the ultimate joker, dude. You do not exist on YouTube. You only exist on Twitch, Pakaku. That is so shitty, dude. They banned you on Twitch, on YouTube, dude. Google banned you. They got you, Pakaku. I'm very sorry, dude. Your channel doesn't appear. Pakaku always doing the jokes. Yeah, but the sound effects guy, yeah, you should really try live streaming on YouTube. It would really be, yeah, a good opportunity for you. Glitch Code says the Google strikes again. The Google strikes again, dude. Pakaku, they also got Pakaku, dude. Yeah, so Pakaku doesn't even exist in YouTube. Okay, Pakaku says, I don't even remember my channel name. Oh, you have like a secret channel in YouTube, dude? Oh shit, that is some good lore of the community. Pakaku has a secret channel, people. I didn't know that one. Okay, let me bring this one here to the top. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, there it is. And let's bring this one here. Yeah, so here on the top, it's gonna look epic on the top of the town. Okay, so let's try 4 on this part. Yeah, 4 it is. Okay, Pakaku says on Twitch, my greatest lore is that I have a secret bastard child. That is true, people. This is not a joke. He has a secret bastard child. This guy has more kids than Elon Musk. Yeah. And more ex-wives than Elon also. So Pakaku's the man. Pakaku's the man with the bastard childs and shit. No, he's joking. Pakaku, do you have kids to like in real, like for real in real life? Do you have kids? Yeah. If you have kids, I'm pretty sure you're a funny dad, dude. You've got the dad jokes. Dude, I'm just assuming Pakaku, because of all the shit that we talk with Pakaku, I'm assuming you're a guy, dude, but who knows? You could be a girl, right, Pakaku? Pakaku says, I'm too poor to have kids. Welcome to the club, dude. Dude, we're gonna get the bread, dude. We're gonna get the money. We're gonna get the bread. I'm gonna release the game, get the bread, and buy you a house so you can have kids and shit, Pakaku. So if this game is successful, dude, I'm gonna buy you a house so you can have a lot of kids, Pakaku. Yeah, I can assure you that, dude. Okay, so there it is. We've got the layout of the town. Check it out. Check it out. It's gonna look cool. Let me see. Let me move. Okay, let's do this one's higher. Coffee stream but auto message 1 hour already. Dude, I've been having so much fucking fun on this stream that I didn't even realize it was an hour already. That is crazy. Pakaku says on Twitch, oh my god, thanks Nerdy. I will do the same when I inevitably am given $1 billion because I'm so cool. You are cool, Pakaku. The bread is gonna come, dude. You're gonna start making money, become a millionaire, Pakaku. You're gonna have to stop being a detective, dude, when you become a millionaire. Yeah, so that's shitty, right, dude? Because you enjoy being a detective, Pakaku, but if you become a millionaire, you're gonna have to stop, dude. The sound effect guy is just like, what the fuck are these people talking about? Oh shit, Genki redeemed the word the Pikachu hat. Genki says, just tighten up the animes on the BP player on your game. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, what, dude? Pikachu hat to celebrate. Yeah, Pikachu hat. Let's do the Pikachu hat, people. These are the regulations on this channel. Gotta wear it. They use the points. Genki used the points, so these are the rules. Pakaku says, I canceled the render by accident. I hate my life. That shit happens, Pakaku. That shit happens, dude. That is real, dude. This is a real struggle. New Joker. What does the H mean, my friend? I am not a native English speaker, dude, so sometimes I do not get the meaning of things. What does the H mean? Like, high five? What is the H? New Joker sending the emojis. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. That means a lot. Having the interactions, having fun today. Dude, this is a good stream. The vibes are immaculate. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah. New Joker laughing out loud. Yeah, dude. Shit, this is funny, dude. This is a fun stream. Okay. Sending out the love to our new friend New Joker, who also makes videos with Godot, people. If you want to learn Godot, this guy makes tutorials. Just find it as glitched code on YouTube. Okay, I think we've got the layout. Let's make these mountains higher. Just gonna be like a cool looking town. South Low says, I will save enough points to punish everyone and rain down bombs. Keep saving them, dude. Keep saving them. They are for free. The points to redeem rewards are free. You just gotta keep watching. See, people, I like these things about Twitch. I have no ability to have this kind of systems and interactions or rewards on YouTube. That is really cool about Twitch. Yeah. I am not being cultish here. It is just a reality. If you're live streaming, go with Twitch. If you're doing recorded videos, obviously YouTube, right? But Twitch is very, very friendly if you're a live streamer. Yeah, dude, so slow. Spend the points, dude, like Genki. Genki's always spending the points, dude. He's not like saving them for anything. He's always spending them. Okay, I think this one... Would it be higher? Yeah, let's see, dude. I'm gonna make different versions of these houses, people. Yeah, I'm gonna make different versions. And let's go into BlockBench. Let me see. Let me try a different version of this mesh. I was meaning to try the different new one that I had. The white one. I like the white one, people. New Joker says, I have tons of points on one channel. Laugh out loud. Shame I can't use them everywhere. Yeah, dude. It's a shame. So you gotta keep watching to spend them here. Yeah, that's how it works. Pakaku says, I dig the houses. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun making those houses. They have been a mix of... I'm gonna show it here. They are a mix of BlockBench. Like the smaller details are BlockBench. But... the bigger details are Crocotile3D, like the whole structure that is Crocotile. Let me show you the file so you can check it out. The Joker says 805,000 points saved on another channel. Those are a whole lot of fucking points, dude. That is crazy. That is crazy. Let me show the house. Yeah, so this is how it started, Pakaku. I did it first in Crocotile. I brought the mesh into BlockBench and added the smaller details here in BlockBench. Kayate Juega says, I want to be your #1 fan. What can I do? Oh shit, dude, who are you? This person has me like, I am there like thinking, who is this person? Dude, if you want to be my #1 fan, you should wishlist my game. That would get you closer to being my #1 fan. So for people watching, go and wishlist Spaceman Memories, the game that you're seeing there in the chat. Yeah, that is like the best way to become closer to being my #1 fan. Pakaku says, I'm Nerdy's #1. Yeah, you are, dude. You are. You are also the #1. We can have different #1s, people. Also, if you want to get closer to being the #1 fan, go and join the Discord. We have a Discord. It's free to join. The community is posting cool shit. The vibes are immaculate. And it is an inspiring community. Yeah. I'm gonna show what people have posted on the Discord. Kayate Juega on Twitch. Dude, you have to wishlist the game, join the Discord, get more points to redeem rewards. Yeah, and I would think about assigning you the badge of #1 fan. Right now it's Pakaku, but I could think about it. I could consider it. Genki says they can't be your #1 because I am. Also, Genki, dude, we're gonna have to have different #1 fans on this community. People, you are the best. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. This is amazing shit, dude. Yes, it means a lot. That means a lot, people. Appreciate it. Let's do a battle royale because all you people are cool. Let's do a battle royale. I'm gonna give out to the community. Battle royale starting right now. Let's see who wins this one. Okay, so the avatars are gonna fight between each other. Thank you, people. Thanks for the love. That really means a lot. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. It really makes my day. The end of the day. That is really, really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna continue here while you people kill yourselves there on the overlay. Yeah, let's see who's winning. Let's see who's winning. Glitch code already dead. Are you gonna die, dude? Are you gonna die already? Let's hope that not one of the bots wins this one. Yeah, let's hope that. New Joker says, voting me and me. New Joker and Glitch code. Yeah, let's see, dude. Let's see who's gonna win this one. Let me see who's gonna win this one. Oh, the sound effects guy versus So Slow and Pakaku versus NerdyPunkDev. Oh shit. Oh shit. Pakaku versus the sound effects guy. This is ultimate Joey Toro community lore. These two people at the end of the battle royale. Who is gonna win? Shit. Ultimate battle. Oh, who's winning? Who's winning? Oh, Shadow, this is a good one. This is a good one. Pakaku says, I didn't mean to hurt you, Nerdy. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. If you die before the sound effects guy... Oh, shit, Pakaku won. You are a bad person, Pakaku. You killed everyone, dude. You killed everyone. Pakaku won the Battle Royale. 500 points to Pakaku. Let's go, Pakaku. Let's fucking go, dude. Fuck yeah. Shit, dude, that was a fun one. That really was a fun one. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Yeah, Pakaku. You won, dude. You gotta spend the points. Get a cool avatar there on the extension. Okay, let me go back here. I'm gonna keep this one for now. We will see if we use one of the other entrances, like the white one or the red one. We've got the red one. The red one looks really cool. So yeah, let me think about it, people. Let me think about it. The red one looks cool, dude. But I would use it in another place. Yeah, I'm gonna say with this one. Okay, let's continue here. Now we can start thinking about the layout of all of this. Yeah, we're gonna have like a shrine on top here and shit. We need like the place, like the steps. Yeah, I've got some steps. I've got a slope. I also have some steps. Let's see how, if the steps work here. Yeah, let me see. Where are the steps? Okay, 8 minutes ago this was redeemed, so removing it, you gotta use the points for me to wear the Pikachu hat. These are the regulations. I didn't make them. Okay, let me see. Urban, overworld, ground, urban steps. Let's see if this ones work. Nah, this do not work. Yeah, I made this one for another place. Yeah, I made those ones for another place. I may use them as a reference. Yeah, let me just check if the mesh works. If the mesh works with this, like the inclination of this, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, let's see. Let me check it out if I can get on top of there. Let's go to the town. Yo, Pakaku, did the render finish, dude, or did it crash again? It didn't even crash. You stopped it, dude. You stopped the render, dude. Where is Joey Toro today, Pakaku? I didn't receive the notification that Joey Toro was streaming. Is he like working in the university stuff? Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, let's find the original mesh for this. Yeah, let's find the original mesh. This worked. Pakaku says it finished. Just touching up the post-processing a bit. Okay, dude. I'm waiting for it then. So anyone else, if you're watching, you want to join the Discord, share your stuff, I'm gonna show it here. Just let me know. Pakaku says, I think he was off doing something, but I don't recall what. Yeah, it's very unusual when Joey doesn't stream, so I thought that he was busy. Okay, people, so yeah, this is the layout. This works. So we're gonna have something here, so we cannot go close to the wall, right? Like some plants, trees, or anything. So the closest the camera is gonna be, the spaceman can go, will be this part. Yeah, we shouldn't be able to get to this part because I could do the mask on the wall, but I don't want to do it. I just want to do it here on the entrance, the gated entrance. So we're gonna have like some gardens or plants there, so we're not able to get close enough to cover the spaceman, right? Yeah, like there. That is cool. Awesome. So let's keep going. Okay, the music stopped. Let me restart that. That was a good playlist, dude. So I'm just gonna restart that one, dude. Really like this one. Okay, let me find, where the fuck is this mesh, dude? I think I did this one in Crocotile. I think this is in Crocotile, dude. I don't know where this mesh is. I forget about things. Catchus on Twitch. What is going on, my guys? Having a good night, says Catchus on Twitch. The night is going good, dude. The vibes are good. I'm having fun. I'm happy. Good energies. How about you, Catchus? It's been a while, dude. What are you doing today? Yeah, thanks for being here, dude. What have you been working on, Catchus? Yeah, dude. catch us in the house. Okay, dude, let me see, dude. Let me see. Yeah, I was just checking something here. Okay, let me find that file while catches response. Okay, where is this steps? Okay, let me see. Let's find it. Pakaku says, all right, I posted. Okay, dude, fuck yeah. So people, Pakaku posted. What the fuck, dude? Pakaku posted on the Discord. Shit, dude. Oh shit, Pakaku. Is this Blender, dude? This render is from Blender, dude. The lighting looks really nice. The materials look really fucking nice. The details of the eye. Shit, Pakaku, you're cooking, dude. Yeah, it's Blender, says Pakaku. Dude, this is really nice, dude. Congratulations, my friend. That is amazing shit. I'm gonna show it again. Dude, the lighting is really cool. I like the details of the letters and stuff. The material. Yeah, where did you texture it, dude? Did you texture it in Blender or Substance? Yeah, good stuff. Catcher says on Twitch, I'm just getting to work done for my boss, but I actually was able to apply for Steamworks, so they asked about tax documents and send them. Hopefully they get back to me soon. Yeah, dude, that is quick. That is a quick process. So you're thinking about setting up the Steam page for your game, right? Fuck yeah. So Slow says, damn, that's sick. It is sick. Pakaku's cooking, dude. Pakaku is cooking. Shit, Pakaku, you're cooking, dude. Yeah, Pakaku says, I textured the book in Substance. Yeah, it checks out. Looks really cool. The rest of the environment stuff was just assets from add-ons you bought. Interesting. Took a lot of tweaking though. It looks like a lot of work, dude. Looks like a lot of work. So this is the Discord, people. This is from yesterday, but I'm gonna show a bit of what people posted. So Hayes posted a bit of the game that he's working on, some new weapons and some new enemies in Unreal Engine. Check it out. Some machine guns. He's got the flying mechanics and shit. Yeah, so this is Hayes game. Hayes dev game. Yeah, we've got Grimeshine and the motherfucking house, like literally inside the house. Yeah, Bit says, I am finishing The Last of Us and I don't want to spoil anything, but this shit is crazy. Fuck, dude. So don't spoil it and just enjoy it. I hope that you enjoyed the ending, dude. Those games are heavy, dude. Those games are heavy. So this is Grimeshine's people. Good stuff by Grimeshine. This is Genki. Check it out. Genki Dev in Unreal Engine. So yeah, people, this is the Discord. Polyfilm, Blender. Polyfilm in Blender, Ocarina of Time, BlockBench animations. Check it out, people. A bunch of fucking cool people. This shit is epic. I love this community. Yeah, Pakaku says, whoa, that's sick. Everything is sick on this community, dude. Oh shit, new Joker 6 posted glitch code on Twitch, our new friend. Fuck, something random you made out of boredom last year. It exists on Fab. Good, nice looking sword. Shit, do you use Blender, dude? Substance, what do you use? Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you, that means a lot. Oh, also, shit, this is also new Joker 6. Check it out, people. Dude, you're a good artist, dude. You're a good artist. I'm assuming also a good game dev because you do Godot tutorials. So this is ZBrush. Substance for the texture work. Yeah, I used ZBrush a couple years ago. I don't use it anymore because I'm in low poly pixel art, but this looks really cool, dude. Yeah, congratulations, new Joker. You're a good artist. I appreciate you coming into the community. That means a lot, dude. So yeah, people, join the community, the Discord. It's free. There it is in the chat. Let me see what people posted on the general channel. Sometimes the general channel gets a bit too crazy, people making memes of me, but it has been chill these last few days. Yeah, so this is CC Trico pixel art. Good stuff by CC Trico. This is the sound effects guy. New studio. Check this shit out, people. This guy is like living the motherfucking life. Yeah. So yeah, people, this is the Discord. If you want to join, there it is in the chat. Yeah. Matt Bird's Quest says you have a brilliant screen name. What's up, dude? Thank you. First time chatter, right? I appreciate it, dude. That is really fucking nice because I have really overthought about this stream name many times. Sometimes I have told to myself, dude, that is lame. What the fuck is NerdyPunkDev? But that is me, dude. I am nerdy. I am a punk, and now I'm a developer. So I appreciate you saying that. That means a lot, dude. First time that someone says that. Modbird Quest says it's about as lame as I am. Yeah, just being a nerd, right? Yeah, you cannot get away from being lame if you're a nerd. It's just a life. You gotta deal with it. Modbird Quest says I'm a nerdy punk dev, so it resonates. Dude, that means a whole fucking lot. That is really nice, dude. Do you also make games, my friend? Do you also live stream, make games, make videos, music, art? Dude, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Thank you for chatting. So, New Joker, really cool, dude. Pakaku, Bit, everyone that posted. Ketchus. Yeah, so Ketchus says yeah, so can't wait to set it all up, the Steam page. Let me know, dude, when you have that chat ready so we can push it here on the live streams. Madbird says, you mean a whole lot. I do stream, I make everything. Oh, shit, dude. So I'm gonna give you a follow if you're streaming. That's really cool. So I'm gonna give you a shout out. So if you're a streamer, people, and you come to the community, you're streaming on Twitch, let me know so I can give you a shout out so people can go and support your channel and shit. I try to give shout outs to people that are live streaming, so you gotta let me know if you also live stream. Pakaku says I'm a dorky hooligan designer. That could be your screen name, dude, but I think Pakaku is like the most epic one. Detective Pakaku is the epic of the epic screen names, dude. So NerdyPunkDev, that's cool. Dorky hooligan designer is cool, but Detective Pakaku, that is way cooler, dude. Yeah, Matt Bird's Quest. So you do stream and make everything. So you make games, art, and everything. Which engine do you use, my friend? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay, let me find a file, people. I'm looking for a file that I haven't used in a while here in Crocotile. So let me go into this folder. So where is this file? Yeah, urban wall, urban steps. Yeah, okay, here it is. Do I have? Yeah, fuck yeah, I have a version of this. I was like, I hope. Sometimes I do not save the shit that I do here in Crocotile, which is fucking stupid, dude. But sometimes I forget. Matt says on Matt Bird's Quest says on Twitch, I'm using JS JavaScript. Is this JS JavaScript? So you say at the moment I'm working on a game that is integrated fully into the stream to make the stream an experience. Oh, so yeah, JavaScript, right? Yeah, so I was assuming correctly. JS is JavaScript. Dude, that is interesting. How long have you been working on this? Do you want to sell it so other streamers implement it into their channels? Oh, that's interesting, dude. Yeah, Pakaku says looking for a file that I haven't used in a while in the Crocotile. Yeah, it's like that rhyme, right? Like Eminem looking for a file I haven't used in a while in the Crocotile. Matt Bird's Quest says a couple of months, possibly. I just want to make it first. So you want to finish the game that is interactive for the streams. How does the game look? Dude, I am now intrigued about this shit. How does the game look? Is it like first person, third person? Is it like an overlay? This is interesting, dude. You're the first person that comes here using JavaScript to do this kind of thing, so I want to know more about this. This sounds interesting, dude. So how is it gonna look? So you haven't shared like anything yet, like a trailer or demo on YouTube or anything, right? Mad Bird's Quest says on Twitch, I suppose it's like a point and click type thing. Huh? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so yeah, you haven't posted yet. Just a couple of months, right? But that's what you're live streaming. You're live streaming while you work on this project, dude. Yeah, that's interesting, dude. Okay, let me load that file. Let me find that file. Urban steps and urban steps. Okay, yeah, here it is. I didn't lose it. So yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna edit this one. How did I make this one, dude? I forgot about how I did this one. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna delete the sides. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete the sides of this. Okay, Matt Quest says on Twitch, we're talking about the game that Matt is doing, and you say chatters can change the locations and whatnot. Yeah, interesting, dude. Physics Lab on the house says, yo, on YouTube, what's up, my friend? How are you? How is everything going? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, Physics. We're talking with our new friend Matt, which is also making games, and he's doing an interactive game that you can use on Twitch with the chatters. They can change the locations and dude, that's interesting. I want to see that at work. Which days do you stream, my friend? Okay, I'm gonna delete all of these faces. I'm just gonna use the steps, and then I'm gonna change the texture. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Physics says on YouTube, Nintendo Switch 2 looks pretty much identical to the original Switch. It does, dude. It does look like visually, physically, just like the previous one. It is way more powerful. The console is good, dude. The console is good. Where they can be shooting themselves in the foot is on the pricing of the games. But the console is way more powerful than the previous one. I think, dude, and people may hate me about saying this, I think I'm a bit outdated in terms of specs. Like the screen and shit, that may be a bit outdated. But it is a good console. But yeah, it looks like the previous one. This is Nintendo, dude. This is the cycle. They do a crazy console, then they do kind of a copy of that one in an innovative way. They fuck up that one, then they do a better one, and it's an up and down with Nintendo. That is their cycle. Matt Bird's Quest says, what time zone are you? I am in Central America, my friend, so I'm thinking, I don't even know what all of this daylight saving time is in the US, but normally it is Central Standard Time in the US where I'm at. Yeah. Physics says, I don't think we need more power. The games are boring. They need to work on the gameplay. You think the games are boring? Dude, the kids are crazy for those games. They are not my vibe for fucking sure, dude. But people keep buying the games, dude. They really keep buying it. And I think... shit, dude. This is a cancel lab. I can't get cancelled by saying this. I do think, dude, that Nintendo can make better games. I wouldn't share on things like Zelda, but sometimes they just make very, very simple games and they get the bread, dude, because they are Nintendo. Yeah, it shows that there is less effort than other studios. But Nintendo are king. I could get cancelled by saying this. I am getting in risky territory here. Okay, let me read the comments. Okay, Pakaku says, I should probably head out, gang. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Good luck, have fun, everybody. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was really nice, Pakaku. Genki says, Switch 2 will be like an iPhone 8 versus an iPhone 16. It's a big upgrade in terms of hardware. Yeah. Genki says, I think we should wait for it to drop if it's an enhanced Switch. It is an enhanced Switch, dude. It is way more powerful. I don't think the console is a problem. The pricing of the games is what's gonna be the problem. Matt says on Twitch, so for you it would be Sunday and Tuesday for 8 hours and Thursday for 24 hours. Oh shit. You live stream for 24 hours on Thursdays, dude? The Joker says posted an incomplete model. Okay, let me check it out, dude. Yankee says it'll be what the PS2 was to the PS1. Yes, dude. It's a big change in terms of hardware power. Yeah. I think the problem is the pricing of the games. That's where they can shoot themselves in the foot. Madbird's Quest says, hi, new Joker, long time no see. What? You people know each other? What the fuck is happening? This is the first time that someone finds someone that they knew from before in the chat. This is crazy. Yeah. Madbird's Quest says, you've got a full energy, punk. I dig it. Shit. Yeah, thank you, dude. Matt says also to New Joker, an old co-worker of mine used to say, can't complain because no one will listen. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I can't complain because no one will listen, so I just come here to have fun, dude. Yeah, Genki says, I think the Switch 2 will be amazing, but the price is the issue. I don't even think the price of the console is the issue. It is on the pricing for this kind of console, right? It's more powerful than the Steam Deck right now in terms of graphics. It is obviously more powerful. I don't think the console is the problem, dude. It's the pricing of the games, and this is the start of the generation. They are gonna make them more expensive. Then we're gonna have $120 games on the Nintendo Switch 2, dude. I can see that happening. If they get away with this one, dude, I can see that shit happening. We're gonna get the $120 games very soon. The Joker says to Matt, laugh out loud, sometimes I feel like that. Yeah, that's crazy, dude, that you people knew each other. How long did you meet each other here on Twitch? Physics says, yo, Matt, I used to listen to your raps when you were young. What? Do you also rap, dude? Dude, Physics, are you joking? Physics is a troll. Are you troll? Dude, what is happening in chat today? Is this true? Matt Birdsquest, do you also rap? Matt says on Twitch, I have so many issues with Nintendo at the moment. I'm gonna skip the generation and see how I feel. I strongly dislike the keycard downloads. Yeah? Those keycard downloads are like, dude, what the fuck are you even selling me the keycard? Just to have it on the fucking shelf? There's nothing on the keycard? Yeah, dude. Yeah. And you're gonna have to pay to use that chat button, dude? Yeah. Yeah. I love Nintendo, dude. Check out my fucking room. Yeah, I have the Mario there. I've got the mushroom there. Got the Pikachu there and shit. Fucking love Nintendo, dude. But in terms of business practices, what they're doing right now, I just see them shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, Genki says that's what I mean. 90 Euro games is ridiculous. Yeah, especially in this economy, dude. Especially in this one. Matt says on Twitch, I'd call it a cappella speed punk rather than rap. So, but you really... Physics said that he used to listen to your raps when you were young. Did you really posted a cappella speed punk and this is what Physics listened to, dude? What the fuck is happening? Matt Birdsquest, I think I met Joker in October, something like that. Yeah, yeah, not long ago. Also on Twitch, right? Physics says Matty B raps on YouTube. What, dude? That's crazy. I didn't know Matt Birdsquest rapped on YouTube. That's crazy, dude. Awesome shit. Awesome shit, dude. Yeah. Okay, let me create a texture for this one. 128 by 128. Let's keep talking, people. Let's keep talking. I'm gonna keep working. The conversation is really cool. Catcher says on Twitch, I recently bought a printer and I fucking love Nintendo characters, and I printed a Bob art piece from Mario 64 to frame. Also, I got Mario and Pokemon on my right arm as tattoos, man. But I agree they are too corporate greedy right now. Yeah, they are being too corporate greedy. Yeah, you could defend maybe. Let's say that you could say, yeah, the game pricing is okay. Let's say that is okay, but they are trying to charge like a lot of money for an overpriced simple camera. That is gonna be a shitty camera, that one that they're selling, dude. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure they're gonna charge you to chat. You're not gonna be able to chat. Use the chat button. Use that Discord like functionality that they're saying is new, which already fucking existed. They just want to make money of it. But yeah, dude, I think all of us have a couple problems right now with Nintendo, even if we love them. Physics says, look it up on YouTube. Matty B raps. That's him. What? Matt Birdsquest, is that you? Matty B raps on YouTube? If that's you, I'm gonna check it out on YouTube, dude. Matt Birdsquest says on Twitch, I dislike how litigious they are. Also, dude, yeah, they are very litigious, dude. You are right there. You are right on that one. Matt Birchquest says, I don't think that's me. Okay. So this is, I knew it. This was physics trolling. So this Matt B raps must exist on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's real. It's not the same one that we have right now on Twitch. Physics, what are you doing, dude? Physics says he's being humble. Oh shit. Physics is he jokes, people. He jokes. He comes here to joke. Matt's bird quest. Maybe I might have done a song on there. A song? Who knows, dude? Are you being humble? New Joker says you don't think so. You aren't completely sure. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows if that's you? Matt says to New Joker, I'm not completely sure. Yeah. Yeah, who knows if that's you? No, but it's not. It's not the same Matt. Physics. Physics, what are you doing today, dude? Are you working on the taxes or did you finish? Okay, let me try and replace this one. Let's go back into Crocotile. Yeah, I want to see the steps with the other. Yeah, let's replace this tile set. Yeah, so where is that one? Ground bar. Let me find that one. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the chat. People, give me just a sec while finding this one. Yeah, let's apply this one. Yeah, there it is. These are our new steps. So let me save this one as a new file. Save scene as let me find it. Ground bark. Yeah, this one's gonna be ground bark steps 01. Let's save this one here. Steps 01, and I'm gonna export the OBJ. Okay, let me in the comments. Matt Birchquest says on Twitch, when you visit me, punk, I'll sing you a song. Okay, dude. Where do you live, Matt Birchquest? Don't dox yourself. You can just say North America, South America, Europe. You don't have to be specific. Physics says on YouTube, still got lots of tax stuff to do, but making progress. You are smart, dude. You're smart. If you're able to do all of that paperwork by yourself, like the taxes paperwork of the business, you know your shit, dude. I have seen all of the forms of the IRS and that shit is overwhelming. Physics says full address, man. You gotta post your full address. You gotta dox yourself in the chat. Physics is joking, dude. Yeah, you know he's joking, right? Yeah, we know Physics is always joking. Yeah, so Physics, yeah, dude, making taxes for an enterprise, dude, a company shit. That sounds like, yeah, a lot of work, dude. So I hope everything goes well, dude, and you can finish soon. Okay, let me export this one. Yeah, we're gonna export the whole thing. Groundwork steps. Let me create a new folder called OBJ. It's good that I had this one, people. It's good that I had this one. Groundwork steps 1. Let's go back here into Unreal, and we're gonna have the steps also here, dude. Nah, let's create a new folder. Ground bark steps 01. Okay, awesome. Let's import it. Groundwork 1, groundwork steps 1. Yeah, okay, here it is. This one's gonna be 3. And the import resizing. Okay, there it is. Oh shit. No. This works. Let me just fix up the fucking pivot point on this shit because it looks like shit. Okay, modeling, X form, edit pivot. Yeah, I'm gonna move it to this corner. Yeah, I'm just gonna have it on that corner. Yeah, not gonna overthink it. So let's delete this one. Let's replace it for this one. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna apply the material, people, in a bit. Give me a sec here. Give me just a sec. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to add the faces on the sides, dude. Maybe yes, maybe not. Let me see how it looks. If we're able to see this from the side of the camera, I'm gonna add the faces. If we're not able, I'm not gonna add them. Okay, yeah, let's create the material. So this one, 2D pixels, awesome. Dude, it's crazy that you people mad and New Joker knew from before. And the world is a big place, dude. Twitch is a big place. It's crazy that you can find someone in such a big fucking website like Twitch and find this person on the chat. Physics says I tracked Matt's IP, but it says he's located in what, dude? What, dude? What the fuck are you even talking about? These are serious accusations. Matt, do you like to joke, dude? Because physics likes to joke, dude. The fuck is happening there? I'm not even gonna read that one, dude. I'm gonna skip that one because I'm thinking there must be some kind of shadow ban on Twitch or YouTube about talking about that topic that you mentioned, physics. I'm thinking that is so slow. Says the what himself. Shit, no, so slow, dude. You're way too fucking young to be talking about this. So slow, way too young to be talking about this topic. We're gonna pivot to another thing. So slow, shut up. Shut up, so slow. What are you even talking about? Oh shit, so slow, you're crazy, dude. Don't give more fuel to physics, dude, about that topic. Don't add fuel to that fire. Shit. Okay, let me create this one. Matt Groundbark steps. Yeah, okay. Groundbark steps. Physics says this is America. You can't be scared to talk here. Otherwise, they won at suppressing our free speech. Nah, I know, dude. I know, but the algorithms have their own rules. Like Twitch has they're not even rules, dude. They are like hidden rules. They don't tell people. Seems like Twitch doesn't like politics, and if you talk a lot about politics, they are gonna reduce the reach of your channel and they are gonna run less ads in your channel. I know, dude. I know about is it like the second or the first amendment? I don't know which amendment it is. I know about free speech in the US, dude. I understand it, dude. But the algorithms, those are not configured for free speech, dude. Yeah, they are not. Like the Twitch one, dude, if you start talking way too much about politics, they are gonna reduce the reach of your channel. That is true. The algorithm doesn't like it. Kachu says, have you considered streaming on Kick? I saw they pay you to stream. I am streaming on Kick, Catches, right now. Like right fucking now. I have been streaming on Kick since I started. It doesn't fucking work. It is shit. Kick's reach is total shit. Kick's discovery is shit. I have now like 180 something followers, like 30 subs on Twitch, people paying, people sending things, sending money, bits and shit. On YouTube I had like 650 subs. Now I have 800, so I have won like 150 from live streaming. On Kick I have 7 followers, dude. 7 fucking followers from doing the same amount of live streaming. So Kick is shit, dude. Kick is shit. Yeah, dude. I am live right now on Kick. The software lets me do it to the three media sites. Yeah, so what were we talking about? Yeah, we were talking with physics about the free speech. No, dude, I know. I really don't mind about talking about anything, dude. About politics, yeah, crazy shit, conspiracy theories, the world, the state of the world. I don't mind talking about all of that. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind if we were talking like as friends in a house. I would be cool with that. But at the end of the day, in a place like Twitch, dude, I just want to get more reach, dude, so I can make this sustainable, right? So it seems like Twitch can't shadow ban you if you talk way too much about politics or topics that they don't like in the algorithm. Physics says your country has free speech. Supposedly, dude. Supposedly. You can say whatever the fuck you want, dude. If you say some things against someone that has way too much power, they are gonna fucking assassinate you. So yeah, the Constitution has free speech. and we can say whatever the fuck we want and everything, but it has its nuances. Yeah, legally you can say whatever the fuck you want. Like, for real, no, dude, you're gonna get fucking shot if you get like talking about corruption, politicians, corrupt big enterprises, corrupt big business people, because we have a lot of those here. But if you start talking way too much, dude, you're gonna get fucking killed. That is real, dude. So yeah, legally, technically, it exists in a place like Honduras and all of Latin America, but it's different than the US, dude. It's a different kind of free speech for sure. So Slow says free speech, but not free from punishment. Yeah, it's free speech here, but you're not free from punishment. So yeah, that is very fragile here, dude. Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want according to the laws and shit. And I can see in the US, you can say whatever you want, dude. Whatever you want, right? You're not gonna like... You could get killed, right? But it's not like that common and shit. Here it is, dude. So you gotta be careful about what you say. So yes, physics, different than the US. Different than the US, the kind of free speech that we have here. Okay, let's try the steps. Let's see if they work. So Slow says, also in America, I think it's only free if it's against the government. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. I think in the US, dude, I've seen many crazy fucking things in the US in terms of speech and people talking about crazy shit, and they can say it, things that they cannot say and talk about in other countries and other societies. So I think it can be against or for the government. I'm not gonna get into that conversation about any current government or past governments of the US because of what I mentioned, because Twitch doesn't like that. I don't want my channel to get shadow banned. I have been shadow banned in other social media sites. I am shadow banned on fucking Instagram, dude. I don't even know fucking why. I am shadow banned on TikTok. I don't even know fucking why. So Twitch has been good, dude. So I'm gonna be careful to keep the momentum going, dude. Yeah, but physics, yeah, it's a different one, dude. It's a different. Catcher says, yeah, specifically in smaller towns, people talk so many bad things about stuff like that. Yes, dude. And in social media also, dude. In the US, people, I've seen way more crazy topics than other countries and societies. I think free speech is real in the US. Yeah, and it's not as real in other societies. Physics says, the First Amendment says Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech. So Slow is right. Yeah, so Slow is right. But no, so Slow was saying that it's only free speech if it's against the government. I think it's free speech if it's against or for the government. So you can say whatever the fuck you want in the US. It's what makes it free. Physics says people will cancel you for your speech and the government can't protect you. Yeah, dude. No, yeah, I think that the US has the freest of speech that you can have in any society. Yeah, it is not perfect, right? But yeah, I've seen things that I wouldn't see in other societies or places, and people can just say it. You can go like really fucking crazy in the US, dude. Yeah, on the things that you say, and you're not gonna get accused of anything. You're not gonna go to jail and shit. Yeah, you could get accused of crimes in other societies about some things that you can talk about and say in the US. So in terms of free speech, I would say, yeah, it's the freest of the world. Yeah, that's true, dude. Okay, so the steps work. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them like that. I may add, let me add like some guardrails right to the sides. I'm gonna do that in BlockBench. Yeah, let's go into BlockBench because it's easier. It's way easier. Yeah, so physics, different free speech, dude. Physics, you are from Cuba, right? You came from Cuba when you were young, so you know about there must be some kind of fucking place in the Cuban constitution that says that they have free speech, dude. But we fucking know that is not true, right? Yeah. So many constitutions and places around the world have laws that say that you have it. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's true in reality. Yeah, okay, let's create a new generic model. Let's confirm this one and then let's bring the mesh. Import. Yeah, so yeah, dude, I think that the freest kind of free speech that there is in the world, closest to the freest of all, would be the US. Physics says so. Yeah, in Cuba there's no free speech. It's communist. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Cuba is like the best example of a dictatorship in terms of Latin America. Yeah, so I'm pretty fucking sure in some place in the laws of Cuba it says that there is, but there really isn't. Barak5 says on Twitch, yo, I tried to make an AI tic-tac-toe in Python. You wanna check it out? I'm kinda new to Python. Okay, dude, where are you hosting it? Are you hosting it on Replit? How did you make it? Yeah, let's check it out, Barak. Send it over, my friend. How are you? What are you working on today? Are you like vibe coding? It's a file? Oh, is it like an executable? Do I have to install Python on the computer? Yeah, how does it work? I don't develop in Python, dude. So can I run it in my computer if you just send the file on Discord? Okay, Unreal Spaceman Memories. Let me find that file. Physics says don't download the file. Yeah. Physics says virus alert. No, I know Barak, dude. I've known Barak. Barak, you should. Where are you coding it, Barak5? Where are you coding it? You should try to host it, dude. Python is very practical for hosting. Barak says, yeah, do you have Python? I do not. So I cannot run it, dude. I cannot run it. I know that you have to install Python. Dude, you should. Have you tried Replit, Barak5? Dude, check out Replit. Barak, try Replit. Physics says, Barak, make a video of the gameplay and then we can watch. Yes, dude, send the video on the Discord so we can watch it and then I can try it. But also, Barak, try Replit, dude. You can host this. Are you using Pygame? Is this Pygame, dude? If it's, yeah, which one are you using for Python? So, Barak, you try Replit, dude. You can host it on the web very quickly. These Python projects, and people can play the game on the web. Try Replit, dude. It's very easy to set up. Have you tried it before? Yeah, send the video over, but also it'd be cool to try it on Replit. I have never tried a game hosted on Replit. I have seen other apps, but I have never tried a game. Yeah. Send it over, dude. Send it over the video on the Discord so we can check it out. Barak says, I have not tried Replit. I'll try it after. It is really good, dude. I've seen that it's really good, so I would recommend it to you if you're using AI. Which model are you using for the code? Barak5 says, I'll send the logic doodle too. Oh, what is the logic doodle one, dude? What is it? I may not know this term. Oh, so you drew the whole logic of the thing, the tic-tac-toe, before coding it. Which model are you using for coding right now, Barak? Okay, let me see, dude. Let me see. What the fuck was I gonna do, dude? Yeah, the steps. The steps. Fucking stupid. I forget everything that I'm doing. Let me see. Steps. Okay, let me see. Where are the steps? I forgot about the naming. Yeah, this is my brain, like 2 GB RAM brain overloaded. Barak5 says it's technically not AI. Oh, so you told me you're making an AI tic-tac-toe. So what is the AI part of the project, dude? So you're coding it, right, from scratch. But are you using a model for it or not? Oh, so it's AI like with the quote symbols. Yeah, dude, you gotta explain it to me. I am slow. You know how slow I am. Gotta explain things to me so I can understand. Barak5 says, yeah, it's AI. Okay, dude. If it's Python, dude, I'm pretty fucking sure you can set it up very quickly to run on the web, the game. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Dude, I forgot about... Yeah, ground bark. Yeah, I remember now. Ground bark. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot what the fuck was I doing. Ground bark steps. Let's import this one. Let's bring the material to this one. And let's try 16. Okay. There it is. Let's make this one smaller. Yeah, this one. Let's try 50, 50, and 50. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Let's continue here. Yo, physics. Have you kept doing some consulting work in terms of software development, dude? Or anyone else watching, if you want to chat, you have anything to ask me, anything to share on the Discord, let me know, people. Let me know. Mark says you DM'd it. Okay, let me check it out, dude. Let me check it out. Oh, this is the logics and the video. Okay, let's check out the logic of the game. So this is Barak5, a complete map for of optimal tic-tac-toe moves. Oh shit, dude, I don't even know what the fuck is happening here, dude. This is overwhelming for someone stupid like me. Shit. Oh shit, yeah, this is crazy, dude. Let me check out the video. But this took me like 2 hours. So you're getting back to the basics, right? Barak5 is a very accomplished programmer. So Barak5 is now learning Python and getting back to the fundamentals. Yeah, good stuff, dude. But you wrote, did you wrote all of the code from scratch, or was it like a bit of AI? Just a bit, like it helped you. Interesting, dude. Why do you want to learn Python, Barak5? If you already know a lot about other things. Barak5 says totally from scratch. Yeah. Also, the AI is like, because you play against that computer, that is the AI part of the project. Dude, why are you... So Barak5 is in vacation. Barak5 is in vacation right now. He works as a programmer. Why do you want to learn Python, dude? That is an interesting question to know. Yeah, okay. I have this. Let's do meshes, keyboard. Genki says posted a new clip on Discord. Let me check it out, dude. Let me check it out. Fuck yeah. So let me read the comment from Barak first, dude. Let me see. Also, Flow also posted. Oh, also our friend New Joker 6 had posted. I forgot about that one, dude. Give me a second. I'm gonna show it here. Let me just read the comment. Barak5 says because it's important to stay up to date with the current trends and stuff. Good answer, dude. Good answer. Yeah, I was meaning to know why you were learning it. It's good, dude, that even though that you already are a good programmer and shit, you know a lot of stuff, you are trying to learn about the things that are happening. Barak5 says, and all that AI ML stuff works totally on Python. I'm good at all in Python. Yes, dude, all of the machine learning stuff, it's running on Python. Yeah, okay, let's go into the Discord, people. Let's see what people posted. So this is New Joker, working on a gun model. Shit, good stuff, dude. You're trying to do the whole mechanism. Shit. Yeah, this is crazy, dude. New Joker also posting some swords. Oh, nice material, dude. Nice material on that gem. That's cool. Thank you for sharing, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, let me see what Genki posted. So this is Genki's game, people. Unreal Engine, also 2.5D like me. Check it out. Check it out, the animations. Dude, I'm proud of what you have done here, dude. I've seen the progress you've made throughout all of these months. Cool shit, Genki. Cool shit, dude. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Check it out, people. Good game from Genki Dev. Inspiring shit, dude. So, looking forward to seeing more of this, dude. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. Yeah, post it in social media, dude. Let me see what other people posted. So Slow, did you post? So Slow posted which idle animation is better. Let me see, dude. Your pixel art animation. So, okay, this is the first one. Let's see the other one. Let me see, dude. I gotta like watch things like 2 times to see like which is which. Okay, so this is one, and this is the other. Not this one, dude. This one's way better. So Slow. Catcher says, yeah, bro. Catcher says, have you guys seen Cascadeur, an animating program that can auto-rig and also help you with animating? No, my friend, I haven't seen it. I'm gonna go into Google to check it out. Yeah, are you using it, Catches? Yeah, are you using it, dude? Okay, this is Cascadeur. The easiest way to animate AI assisted keyframes. Oh, did they use it? Dude, that was Wukong, right? Did they use it in Wukong? No, I hadn't seen this tool, dude. I hadn't seen it. Are you using it, Cassius? Cassius says, I was gonna Jack Sparrow it. Laughing my ass off, says Cassius. Don't confess to the crimes, dude. Don't confess to the crimes. Yeah, how much does it cost? By the way. Whenever it's hard to find the pricing of a tool on the website, you can rest assured that shit is very, very expensive. No, it's not that expensive. It's just not easy to find the pricing. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be way more expensive. Nah, but it's manageable, dude. But if you found it, dude, you can use it. Yeah, I haven't used it, dude. I haven't used it yet. Yeah, it looks cool, dude. Looks powerful. Which is the AI part of the tool? Yeah, what does it optimize with the AI? Okay, awesome. Let's go here. Yo, Bottom 5, what you were working on, dude? I don't even know what did you did there, dude. I don't understand any of that logic. I am less knowledgeable on all of that stuff. But are you gonna keep extending this project, or which is gonna be your next Python project? Okay, music stopped. Let's restart the shit. Catcher says on Twitch, honestly, I want to try it out first, because if it's so good, I will probably subscribe to it, because it would save so much time animating new stuff. So try it, dude. Try it and let us know how it works. Do it, Catches. Do it. Don't overthink it, dude. Yeah, let me see, dude. Let me see. The whole mesh. Yeah, okay. There it is. I think this should be taller. Yeah, both of these should be taller. I'm gonna resize all of these. Like, it may be way too tall, but let's see. For the Spaceman, let's see how it looks with the Spaceman. Okay. Okay, let's rotate this one. Yeah. Oh shit, I cannot see the mesh. Okay, but I can see the angle that I need for this rotation. So catches, dude, try it and let us know how it works. Yeah. Oh fuck, dude. Why can't dude, let me fucking rotate this, dude. Okay, I think there it is. Barak5 says on Twitch, I'm learning advanced 3D modeling too, so I can do game design properly. I've been doing 3D modeling since like 5 or 6 years ago. Which software are you using, Barak5? Yeah. And are you thinking about texturing also? Okay. Let's do this one. Yeah, I think this worked. Barak5 says Blender and 3D printing Fusion 360. Yeah, dude. That one is expensive, right? That Fusion 360, right? That's from Autodesk, I think. Or who owns this one? Yeah, I think that one's expensive, right? Okay, let's move the whole mesh. Yeah, I think that's the right one. We may need 2 here. Yeah, check it out. So we're not gonna be able to go here to the side here, right? So we can go up. We shouldn't be able to go to this side, right? Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. The physics of this game aren't built for those kind of movement, so crazy things could happen if I don't have guardrails there. Yeah, so Barak, are you thinking about doing the texturing inside Blender, dude? Or are you thinking about learning Substance? Okay, transform, flip on X, not X. I never know which fucking axis it is. Shit, it's Z. It's always the last one. It's always Z. But I tried the first ones just for the sake of looking stupid on the stream. Okay, check it out. The steps. Fuck yeah, this is cool. Let's export this one. Barak5 says, yeah, I'm learning from a friend. I'm in a call with him right now. Oh shit, dude. How can you manage your attention in that way? I would really fucking suck. Yeah, doing all of those things at the same time. You must have like a 24 gigabyte RAM brain, dude. I have the 2 gigabyte RAM one. Okay, this works. Let's apply the wooden texture to this. Yeah. Okay, let's go back into Unreal. Let's save all of this, dude, before I lose any fucking progress. Because that shit happens, people. That shit happens. Barak5 is like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I don't even know how you do that. About being in a call, learning, being on Twitch, chat. That is, dude. My attention would like, my brain would really short circuit if I tried to do that. Okay, let's delete all of this. Let's delete this one. Let's turn all of the... Nah, I'm not gonna turn it into a group. Fuck it, I'm not gonna use a group. Let's try 16. This is gonna be very simple. This one's gonna be... good. What the fuck is this? What is the name for this? What is the term in English? Guardrail? Yeah, this is a guardrail. Yeah, I think it's a guardrail. I'm gonna go with guardrail. Yeah, wood guard rail 0 1, and let's combine. Do not combine islands. Let's create the texturing shit. And awesome. Okay, let's start painting shit. Paint bucket. Face element. Awesome. Yeah, nothing fancy. And I'm now gonna go into Pixel Basher, I think. Nah, I already have the right texture for this shit. Yeah, so let me save this one. Let's save this one. Save as wood guardrail. Yeah, let's delete this one. We're not gonna need this one anymore. let's save this one and let's go into Aseprite so I can apply. So ground bark, yeah, I'm gonna have this one on another place. So this one's gonna be wood guard rails 01. Let's save the texture here. Let's go back into Aseprite. Okay, so chat is open, people. If you want to talk, if you have any questions about what I'm working on this cool game called Spaceman Memories. You can wishlist it on Steam. Send it over to all your fucking friends, to your mom, to your dad, to your daughters, to your sons, everyone. Make them create a Steam account and make them add it to your wishlist. That is the most helpful thing towards indie game dev. Yeah, so wishlists are a lifesaver, people. I would really appreciate it. You can find it there on the pinned message in the chat, both on YouTube and Twitch. Where the fuck is this one? Guard. Oh shit, the fucking Windows Explorer sucks, dude. I hate this shit. When you start using a better software, then whichever software you have to use, like Windows Explorer sucks. This is shit. Now I'm using File Pilot, but Microsoft, how Windows is set, it doesn't let this shit be like the default File Explorer inside software like this Windows. So I hate it. Because File Pilot is so much fucking better. Oh, what was the fucking name, dude? Yeah, guardrail. Wood guardrail. Okay, so it must be... Okay, here it is. Okay, let's open up this one. Let's just apply one of those crazy textures that I already use. Which was the one that I had been using yesterday, dude? Gated entrance 1. Yeah, this one. Let's see if this one works with wood, dude. Maybe it doesn't work. Yeah, maybe it doesn't work. Let me try it. I am not sure. If not, I'm gonna go into Pixel Basher and create a new... Yo, Janimal says, good morning everyone on YouTube. Dude, where have you been, Janimal? Where have you been? Thank you for being here, my friend. How are you? How's life? Appreciate it. Have you worked on your game? I haven't seen any updates, dude, so I'm assuming you are very busy at work, right? Okay, let's save this shit and let's go back into BlockBench. Yeah, there it is. That's all that I needed. So it doesn't look like a flat color. That's all that I needed. Let's export this so we can bring it into Unreal. Export this. Yeah, Animal, where have you been, dude? The streams have been a lot of fun, dude. Good community, new people, new conversations, new games, new developers, new artists. Shit is lit, dude. Grimeshine, oh shit, dude. All the cool people in chat today. What's up, Grimeshine TV on Twitch? How are you? Grimeshine says, yo, did you log in today, dude? Did you work on the game? What have you been doing, my friend? I'm just working on... I'm trying to do a layout of a town, dude, so I can like visualize these entrances, visualize these houses on like in one of the places that I would use it on one of the real maps of the game. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I have these steps here, and I'm adding some guardrails to the sides. That's what I'm doing right now in BlockBench. How about you? What are you working on? Okay, let me find that shed. Yeah, wood guardrail. There it is. This one's gonna be okay, OBJ. Yeah, OBJ, so this doesn't get messy. Wood guard rail 01. Robchain TV says on Twitch, got some tacos and tequila with Hannah, then came back and worked on the game for a few hours. Shit, dude, living the life. Going for tacos and tequila with the girlfriend and coming back to making games. Shit, dude, how were the tacos? Which tacos did you have? Oh shit, dude, I love tacos. I cannot eat tacos right now because I'm on keto, but I fucking miss tacos, dude. Shit, you made me nostalgic. Tacos are like my best friend. Oh shit, which one did you have, Grimeshane? Okay, I exported that shit. Let's go back here. Ground, overworld. Where am I gonna place this one? I may place this one in props. Yeah. Then we create a new folder here. Okay, new folder. This one's gonna be, I'm gonna create this one. This one's gonna be called guardrails, because I'm gonna make several one of these. Yeah, this one's gonna be wood guardrail 1. Okay, awesome. Let's import that one. I have ground bar, real Spaceman Memories. Let me find that one. Where are you, dude? Yeah, there you are. Okay. Check out the size of this. What is this? A guardrail for ants, motherfucker? Check out the size of the game and check out the model that I imported. I'm fucking stupid. What is this, dude? A guardrail for ants? Okay, let's re-import this shit. Yeah, this is not a Crocotile file. This is a BlockBench file. These ones have a different sizing. Let's see if 100 works. Yeah, 100 it is. Seems like it, right? Okay. Or maybe it's a bit bigger. It seems. I think so. No, I think this one works. This one works. Shit. I know what's happening here. Yeah, I gotta do this one wider. Yeah, but the angle of this is the right one. Yeah, this is the right one, dude. Okay, let's change this one. Okay, there it is. Let's see if we can get on top of the steps and we can get off the steps from the sides. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna test. Yo, Janimal, where did you go, dude? Where are you? Grimeshine, what tacos did you have? Yeah, this works. Check it out. We cannot go to the sides. We've got the good guardrails. We can keep going with the town designing shit. Yeah, let's keep going. But yeah, let me edit this one. Yeah, there has to be more separation between both of these two, right? Yeah, let me select all of these. Move it a bit here. This one, same shit. Okay, so gotta make sure they are on the same fucking place. Awesome. Yeah, okay, there it is. Awesome. Gentleman says playtest in progress made. Oh shit, dude, really? Yeah, dude, that's really cool. If you have anything to show, dude, send a video on the Discord. You know the drill, right? Gentleman says I've been sick for a few days but getting better and back at working from home. I'm sorry about that, dude. Yeah, you told me the other day, right? Yeah, you were getting a bit sick, so it got worse, right? For a couple days, because you weren't coming to the streams. I was wondering where's Janimal. Yeah, dude, thank you for coming back even if you're sick, dude. Appreciate it. I hope that you get better very, very soon, my friend. And also that I can see more about your game very, very soon. Okay, let's export this one. Yo, Grimeshine, where did you go, dude? Where are you? How were the tacos? I fucking love tacos, people. Wood guardrails. Yeah, let's export that one again. Let's go back here. Import new file. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the one. Check it out. That's the one. I'm thinking these steps shouldn't be this material. They should be more like wood. Ramshan says I commented you must have missed. No, I didn't miss it, dude. I read the one about the tacos and I asked you about which tacos did you have. Yeah, Grimshain says, posted an update in the Discord. Nothing major, but feels good to be making progress. Steak tacos, they were bummed. Oh, shit. Steak tacos are fucking good, dude. Yeah, I love steak. And steak tacos are good. Shit. Let's check out what Grimshain posted. Grimshain, also fellow game dev working in Unreal Engine. Let's see the new progress from Grimshain. New devlog. This is Grimshain's game. Check it out, people. Fuck! Check it out, this motherfucker. He's like doing the full fucking hit, dude. Dude, he's got so much rage inside him. Seems like he has so much fucking rage. He's like frustrated with life, dude. He's like, move the fuck, motherfucker. Move the fuck out of here. Oh shit, dude, this is funny. Grimshain, your combat is looking really cool. Funny and cool. So much rage, it seems, on that. That shit is crazy. That motherfucker is frustrated with life. The other one says, I'll update for sure. I've had a typical game dev session of a few hours, then broke everything. Then at 3 AM, fist pumping because I fixed everything and learned something new. Yeah, good stuff, gentlemen. Yeah, just let me know, dude. I hope you're using version controlled. Ketchy says, wood would look amazing. What about cobblestone? Yeah, dude, I could try the cobblestone, but I'm gonna try first the wood. If I don't like it, I'm gonna try cobblestone. Yeah, I tried something that looked like concrete. That was the first one. I didn't like it, so I'm gonna go with wood, I think. Yeah, Genki says, love the interiors. Is that Walter? What is that? That's Jerry Hattrick. That is the name of the guy, Jerry Hattrick. Genki Dev. Shit, very aggressive, Grimshain. Genki says, I'm sapped. I might take a break down from the game and play some Metroid Fusion on one of those Game Boys I showed you before. Dude, post a picture of the Game Boys on the Discord so we can check them out here. Genki has some really cool custom made Game Boys. He made them. He custom made them. They are really cool, dude. Post a picture of them. Grimshain, dude, your game is looking amazing. Keep being locked in, dude. The results are showing. The results are really showing, dude. Okay, so if this is gonna be wood, I'm gonna do it on the same mesh. Yeah, here in BlockBench. So let's I deleted it. I'm gonna re-import it. Yeah, let's re-import it. Import OBJ. Gentleman says Metroid Fusion so good. Dude, I do not have a Nintendo Switch because I have had two and I always end up selling them because I cannot keep buying more games, dude. You never have discounts. It's expensive to maintain it in a country like mine where you don't make a lot of money. So now I have a Steam Deck because Steam has sales. I'm on a family group of a cousin that buys games. He's like the best, dude. My cousin buying the game. So yeah, dude, I have sold 2 Steam Decks already because yeah, I can't keep it because it's expensive. Yellow says never got far though. You'll revisit. Yeah, revisit it. Genki says Metroid Fusion is on Game Boy Advance. It's my favorite. Which is the one on Switch, dude? Yeah, which is the one, or is it? Are they emulating it already on Switch? Yeah, yeah, Metroid Dread. Yeah, I got lost there. Yeah, Dread. Yeah, the last Metroid I played and it was on emulator was the Super Nintendo one. I haven't played the ones from Advance. Yeah, Genki says I emulated Metroid Dread on Switch on PC. Yeah, Switch emulation is good, dude. I played Breath of the Wild on PC. Then I got a Nintendo Switch, then I sold it. Yeah, so that's the cycle, dude. You end up emulating Nintendo shit. So Slow says, I love emulating. Which consoles do you like emulating, So Slow? Genki says you can emulate Metroid Dread on PC. Yeah, no, I know, dude. I know. I have tried Switch emulation. Yeah. It runs well. Most games run well. There are some that are tricky, but most run well. Genki says play Metroid Dread and take notes. Okay, dude. So gotta do it then. Gotta do it. So Slow says mostly Game Boy Advance for Pokemon games. Yeah? Dude, I grew up playing Game Boy Advance games, Pokemon Game Boy Advance games. I really grew up with those ones, dude. That's really cool you mentioned that, So Slow. Dude, you are young, and how did you end up playing those games so slow? Yeah, okay, let me move this mesh here. Was this the right fucking size, dude? Nah, this was not the size. I think it was 70. Yeah, I think it was 70. Let's see if it... Nah, it was 80, dude? Yeah, so it was 80. Shit. Yeah, it was 80. Is it 80, dude? Is it 80? Is it not 80? No, it's not 80, dude. It's just that it was way too far away. I think it was 60 on the scale of all of this. No, it's not fucking 60. I'm fucking stupid. It's 70. If not, I'm just gonna do it by hand until it looks like what I'm looking for. Okay. 70. Okay. Okay, gentleman says... Okay, let me read the comments. So Flo says, I read that one. Genki says, we are going to make a Metroidvania, son. Yeah, that's why I gotta take notes. So Slow says, also ROM hacks. Good stuff, dude. Gentleman says, I started having a go on Switch, Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, that is a good game, dude. I haven't played it. That is a good game. Yeah, when it released, I had already sold my Switch. I do not know if it works well in emulation, because it has a lot of physics that was getting broken in the emulation. Ketchu says, I'm so excited to play Metroid on Switch finally with the mouse controls they have for the new gimmick. I can do first-person games without keyboard and mouse, but I could probably handle the joystick and mouse. Yeah, that one looks interesting, dude. That mechanic. Let's see how it works, dude. Because it's a bit gimmicky, right? It's a bit gimmicky, but yeah. Let's see how it works, that one. Yeah, but I totally get what you're saying. So Slow says, I just love Pokemon. That's really cool, dude. I also love it. I grew up with those games. Those are one of the main inspirations. In terms of graphics and a bit of mechanics and exploration, those are one of the main inspirations of my game, dude. So it's really cool that you mentioned them. Okay, I don't even fucking remember the fucking size of this, dude. Fucking stupid. Ah, yeah, then I moved this ones. Yeah, I think this was 60 it was, I think. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think this was 60 and I moved the no, it was 50. Yeah, I moved the things. That's why they aren't in the right place. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, this was 50. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me select all of these ones. Let me move it here. Yeah, it was 50 people. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was lost. That's why I was lost. Genki says on Twitch, the Switch 2 isn't much heavier, so using a Joy-Con as a mouse might be the new meta. Yeah, dude. I want to see how it works. I am more like Ketchus was saying, I am more of like a mouse keyboard person. So I gotta see if it clicks on me. It's gonna click on the kids, dude. Kids love this kind of shit. Yeah, it's definitely gonna click with the kids. Okay, let me select all of this one and this one, this one and this one, and let's move them a bit down. Okay, awesome. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Check it out. Okay, so let's change the material of this one. Should I use the same fucking material, dude? I may use the same fucking material for all of this. Yeah. Okay, let me delete this one. Let's delete it. This one. Let's assign this texture. Okay, there it is. So how about Yeah, let me do the projection. I could do the auto UVs and shit, but I'm just gonna do the projection, dude, very quickly so I can see it here, and I'm gonna put it here. Okay, let's go back into Aseprite, and I'm gonna paint everything on this brown. Let's see how this texture looks. We're gonna check it out. General says on YouTube, Switch 2 is looking good. I'm still more excited for a PS5 this year though. I like picking up consoles when they've had a few years for prices of games to come down and then catch up. That is not true in with Nintendo, dude. The Switch was released what, like 8 years ago, and the games are still $65. So that may be true with Xbox and PlayStation, but not true with Switch. So if you're looking to save money, yeah, go with the PlayStation. So Slow says, how does punishing someone with points work? Oh, my friend, so in the Twitch chat, you redeem the points, and then I go into the overlay of the avatars, and I hang up that character that you select. Whichever person that you tell me, I'm gonna hang them from up here. I'm gonna do a bomb run so we can have a bit of fun. Yeah, so try it, dude. If you have the points, try to punish someone in the chat. Gentleman says in Unreal what, dude? Kachu says the most Switch game I saw go down was $52 on physical at Walmart. Exactly, dude. So the Switch games never go down. So they're gonna be, the Switch 2 games are gonna be $90 and then $120 and shit. Yeah, those are never coming down. Gentleman says true, but Nintendo is my wife's choice. I know, dude. Nintendo is everyone's wife's choice because of Animal Crossing. Genki says Nintendo can charge what they charge because they have a monopoly on their own games. Yeah, they have a monopoly on their own games. That is true. They know how to milk their brands, dude. Yeah, yeah, that is true, dude. That is true. It's funny, but it's true. Yeah, can't say anything about that. Okay, let's see if this texture works, people. Now with the steps. Okay, let's save this one. Let's go back into BlockBench. Oh, yeah, kind of works. Let's export the whole mesh. Let me see. I want to see it in Unreal Engine to see. Nah, this looks like dirt. This doesn't look like, this doesn't look like wood. It looks like wood here, but not here. Here it looks like dirt. Now that I'm checking it out, it doesn't look like wood. So I'm gonna do the projection in a different way and use another texture. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it looks cool. Nah, it doesn't look cool. Okay, let's do the front projection of this shit. Let me paint some of those faces. Okay, coffee stream but auto message. So 2 hours and a half. Half an hour to go, people. Half an hour to go. By the way, that link that you see from the coffee stream bot is my coffee page. If you want to support the stream, if you want to donate, you can go to that link and support me so I can keep going working on the game, doing live streaming and shit. It is not necessary, right? But it's really appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna change the projection on this one. Yeah, so I can add some wood and planks textures here. Oh yeah, so let me do the projection there for that one. We're gonna leave these ones like that. The ones from the sides, I can keep those ones. Those look like wood. Those really work. But these ones, I'm gonna do it in a different way. So let's go into painting mode. So I can have a reference of this. No, face. This one. Oh shit. Let me turn all of this into quadrilaterals. So I'm gonna select everything here. So this was coming from Crocotile. So these are triangles. BlockBench likes more quadrilaterals, but it's very easy to do it with this thing called M tools. So triangles to quadrilaterals. Did it do the trick for most of them? It didn't, right? Dude, why don't you do it here? Why isn't it doing it here, dude? That's interesting. This always works. It's not working right now. Yeah. Huh? Okay. Doesn't matter. I can still do the projection. Ketchu says, are they not welded vertices? The ones coming from Crocotile? Or which ones? Which ones are you talking about? So I'm just turning these faces into, instead of triangles, turning them into four-sided faces. That's all that I did with this tool called M tools here in BlockBench. But it's not working for all of the faces, dude. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah. No, so I'm just gonna undo, dude. I'm just gonna undo. I'm just gonna keep it at triangles. Not gonna worry about it. Ketchu says, yeah, the parts that are now being turned into quads. Probably thinks it isn't a full face. But why does it do it with some and not the others? That is the weird thing, because these are the same thing. Yeah. These are welded vertices. Yeah. Yeah, they are, dude. I'm just gonna keep going with the triangles, dude. I'm not gonna overthink that. That doesn't matter mostly, so I'm just gonna paint it as it is. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, not gonna overthink it, dude. Oh. So those ones. Huh, this is interesting. Yeah, there is bleeding from some of the UVs of some faces to the other ones. I do not want that. Is that because how I did the projection? Let me try to do the top projection separately. Yeah. Okay. Let's see all of these ones, dude. Okay, these are the top one. I think this is selecting everything. Nah, yeah, this is selecting everything, dude. So I'm just gonna go by hand. Yeah, so I know which are the top ones. Okay, let's select this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do the projection from the top for these ones. Only these ones, and then the projection from the front for the other ones. UEFN from view. Let me move these ones here down here where we have other space. So I hope that now the bleeding isn't going to the other ones. So let's do the projection from the front ones. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Almost there. Chat is open, people. If you want to chat, if you want to talk about anything, what have you been working on? What movies have you watched? Do you have any hot takes about the game dev or gaming industry and shit? Nerd shit, right? Geek shit. No politics, no stupid topics that are boring. It has to be nerd shit, computer shit. Yeah, just let me know in the chat if you have anything to talk about. Okay, yeah, these ones are cool. Gentleman says, was just on Ko-Fi and went from your page to log in my own feed. There is no option to search for people on this website. Once you go to your own page feed, you can look for people on Ko-Fi. Weird. Yes, dude, Ko-Fi or coffee, whichever you call it, it's good. It's really fucking good, dude, because it doesn't take a cut. The donations go directly to you. It's not like Patreon. Patreon takes a lot of the cut, dude. Yeah, I don't like Patreon, dude, because of that. But they do need better discoverability functions. Yeah, functionalities. Genki says, did you see the dire wolves? I saw them, dude. That is crazy. That is crazy, dude, what science is doing in these times. I saw them. This is deep shit, dude. This is deep stuff happening as humankind and everything, bringing back this extinct species. Yeah, let's hope that they end up being healthy, dude. They don't end up having crazy mutations that make them have horrible diseases and shit. They hope that they are healthy. Yalmo says that direwolves babies are cute. They are. Yalmo says can't wait for the mammoth babies. Who knows, dude, if that could happen. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Let's see how they go, dude, the direwolves. Because they have to grow, dude. Let's see how they grow with no diseases. They hope that they have. Let's hope that they have a healthy life. Time will tell if this experiment worked. Yeah, time will tell if this worked. But it's crazy times we're living in, dude. It's deep, dude. This is deep existential shit as humans. Yeah, bringing extinct life back to life. Interesting shit, dude. Yeah, that is some deep science, dude. Okay, let's see if we have the bleeding now. I hope the bleeding is gone. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, that is gone. Okay, there's a bit of bleeding, but on the same ones of the same view. Yeah, so yeah, this is cool. The fuck am I gonna do here, dude? Nah, this is not the right way. Or yeah, I'm just gonna paint all of this in red and apply a wood texture from Pixel Basher. Yeah, let me go here, paint the whole shit. Element. Okay, there it is. Gentleman says, thing is, these animals thrive in cold climates. Maybe save the polar bear first. But the science is fascinating. Indeed, it's fascinating, dude. And I hope that it goes well. These experiments could go south very quickly, dude, if these creatures have any suffering, dude. I hope they are healthy while they are growing. Yeah, let's hope that. Yeah, about the polar bears, dude. The thing is that we could have the same conversation and say we should before figure out world hunger instead of having a international space station. Yes, dude, that sounds logical, but money can go in different places in the world. We should work in world hunger, and we can also work in space. We can also work in science. So yes, dude, it's good that they are doing this kind of science. It's very fascinating, but there should also be money towards things like the polar bears and shit. Yeah, the polar bears are a hard problem, dude, because of climate change. Those are a hard problem. Gentleman says, with the polar regions defrosting, there are tons of microorganisms frozen in the soil coming back to life. I am more worried about that. Yeah, they are in the permafrost, and if that melts, some ancient diseases could come back to life. That is true, dude. Yeah, I don't get it worried about that, dude. You're overthinking way too fucking much, Janimal. Chill the fuck down, dude, with the end of the world. Shit, Janimal, that was way too fucking dark, dude. Dude, do you sleep well at night thinking about these things? That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's a reality, dude, but I just prefer not to think about those realities. Okay, let's see. What was I gonna fucking do? Yeah, let me fix this face here. Where is this? Where the fuck is this? Where Catcher says, I've been big into end of the world movies lately. Actually, why, dude? Why did you put yourself through that? I hate end of the world movies. They made me anxious. Why do you watch things that make you anxious, people? Gentleman says Last of Us Season 2 is coming. Oh shit, dude. And that one makes me anxious. And I watched Season 1. I really loved it. But it made me fucking anxious. This pandemic shit. Shit, dude. It's coming. It seems that it's really good, the Season 2. Gentleman says, meanwhile, I live in a country where a mosquito bite can possibly kill you. I also live in that country, dude. We've got dengue fever here. We've got malaria. We've got Zika. All of the diseases from mosquitoes are here in Central America also, dude. It is what it is, dude. You just gotta keep going. Okay, dude. When did I wanna know which one of these faces is, yeah. So when I paint there, yeah, let me paint here. So where is this happening? Where is that brown shit, dude? Ah, it's here. Yeah, it's here. Okay, let's change the faces of these ones. Yeah, so let's just make all of those ones smaller, dude. Oh no. Oh, so I have to select all of the faces, dude. Why can't I fucking do it here, dude? Okay, let's fucking do it here from the top. I didn't think that was like overlapping the other texture. Yes, dude, why do you people watch end of the world movies? Those give anxiety. Why do you do that to yourself? Gentleman says, pull out the red carpet. Spaceman is here. Yeah, this is the red carpet for the fucking Spaceman, dude. He's coming to get the Oscar for the best best Spaceman featuring in a game, in the 2.5D game for 2025 Oscars. Okay, let's move all of this shit a bit down here. Okay, there it is. Now I hope there's no filtering on that. Also here, dude, what the fuck is this, dude? Oh fuck, dude, I really thought there was no filter in this. Shit, so slow. What's up, dude? What does that T mean? Does it mean like tea, like black tea? Oh fuck, dude, I fucked everything up here, dude. Let me replace this one. I'm gonna do this shit again. No, okay, dude, give me a sec. Yeah, I really didn't think there was overlapping on this texture with these fucking meshes, dude. Shit. Fuck. Oh, there's overlapping all the way there. Ah, yeah, I'm fucking stupid, dude. Okay, so Slow says on Twitch, I was just making sure my avatar doesn't go off screen. Oh shit, dude. You're trying to do the punishment, the boss battle, the battle royale. I could punish your avatar, so Slow, if you want me to. If you tell me I'm gonna punish your avatar, dude, you give me permission. You have to give me permission, dude. Okay. Awesome. Shit, dude. This overlapping of. I really thought this wasn't fucking happening. I'm fucking stupid. So I'm just gonna move all of these faces here to this side, dude. Yeah. So I prevent that. So Slow says, I'm only halfway there. To the points of what? Which one? Which one do you want to redeem? Keki says, playing Metroid Dread instead. This game is goated. Oh shit. Good stuff, dude. Yeah, that is a good game, dude. I didn't play it because I don't have the Switch. Yeah, dude. It's expensive to have a Switch in the third world. I am not complaining, dude. It is what it is. And also Genki plays on this custom-made Game Boy Advances. Check this shit out, people. Check this guy, dude. He made this ones. Custom made. He made this. He did solder them and everything. This is Genki Dev. He's got two really cool looking Game Boy Advances. Custom made. Thank you for sharing them, dude. That really looks amazing. Amazing shit. Yeah, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Good stuff, dude. Check it out, the Pokemon Emerald. Oh shit, dude. I don't even want to see that shit. I'm gonna get nostalgic. Yeah. Don't want to get deep in the chat, dude. So Slow says punish everyone and use the bomb. I could do the bomb run, dude. So Slow says that looks nice. Yeah, those Game Boys do look nice, dude. We could do the bomb run, dude. We could do the bomb run. Yeah, so bomb run happening for the in-screen avatars. Gentleman says very cool, Genki. Yeah, very cool indeed, dude. Okay, let me move the projection of this fucking UVs, dude. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, so I'm gonna move them to the other side so they aren't overlapping with the fucking guardrails, dude. Okay, let's move this one here. Okay, awesome. Let's paint them in red, dude. I hate this fucking red here now, dude. Yeah, so I'm gonna save all of this. Let me just paint everything in red for this mesh. Now, I'm gonna leave that brown. Yeah, let's leave that brown so I know this is the parts of that. And let's save this one. Save it. Let's go back here. Let's open it up again in Aseprite. So wood guardrail. Guardrail. Okay, here it is. Okay, this one. Let's duplicate this shit again, dude. That red part looks like shit. Yeah, okay, awesome. Okay, there it is. And yeah, okay, now I'm not gonna move that one. Okay, let's go into Pixel Basher. Yeah, do I have it open already? No, not today. Okay, people, chat, where are you? Chat, don't be so silent. Let's end the live stream in a hide note, talking shit. Do not leave. We're gonna do a raid on Twitch when I finish, but I'm gonna finish this texture so we can at least see it in Unreal Engine. So let me find some wooden shit here on the panels. Yeah, something like this, maybe something like this. Let's grab some of those. Catch says on Twitch, I'm almost done working for my boss. Unfortunately, you will leave by then. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, but you can go to another game dev live stream. I always do a raid on a game dev. If I'm doing game dev, if I'm doing music, I do a raid on a musician. If I'm playing, I'm doing a raid on a gamer. So that is the drill. Ah, this one. Huh. Yeah, this one looks interesting. Yeah, let's find wood. Oh shit. Yeah. I don't even know which one to use, dude. I like this one, dude. I may use that one. I think I've used this one in some other place before in the game. I can't remember where, but yeah. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh shit, this is good music, dude. Shit. Oh shit, those are jazz chords with Zelda, dude. Fuck, that is a good piano. Ooh, fuck. Dude, when I hear those jazz chords in music, I'm like, fuck. I love jazz chords. going from a normal chord. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that shit gives me life, dude. Ooh, fuck. Dude, I like this mix. Okay, let's do the export of all of this. Let's copy all of this to clipboard. What, dude? Okay, export to clipboard. Awesome. Let's go back here. Let's see, what about the sizing of this shit? Huh? Kinda. Okay, let's make it smaller so we adapt it to the size of. Yeah, I may be losing a lot of detail there, but yeah, I'm losing a lot of detail there when I resize it. But I just want to finish this one for today. I may come back to that one to polish it. Let's just see how it looks in Unreal Engine. Yeah, okay, let's create a new layer. And let's, yeah, let me bring this one here. Let's rotate it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, awesome. There it is. And let's paint. I think this one would be like darker brown, like this. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, darker brown, like this. Yeah, let's try the overlay on this one. Huh, yeah, that darker brown is the one I'm looking for. Let's see if this shit works. Let's just save it. Let's go back into BlockBench. Let's see how it looks. Let's see. Yeah, what, dude? What did I do? Yeah, this works. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, let's export this shit. Let's check it out before we end the stream. Do not leave on Twitch, people. Let's support someone on the internet. It's really good to spread the good vibes. Okay, let's export that one. Let's go back into Unreal Engine. And we're gonna delete this one. We're not gonna need that one anymore. Let me see. Wood guardrail. Does 100 work? Does it work, dude? Maybe it's 100, maybe it's a bit bigger. We'll see if it's 100. I may have to add the sides of that, but yeah, this one works. Yeah, let's apply the texture. Let's re-import that one. Re-import the new file. This one. Let's create a new material. This one's gonna be matte wood guardrail. Okay, awesome. Wood. Okay, there it is. Change the filter into pixel art to the pixels. Awesome. Yeah, this looks way better than what I had. I may make this one a bit wider, just a bit, so I don't fuck up the mesh. Yeah, this is what we had before. This wasn't working. Yeah, this wasn't working. The geometry was working, the look of it wasn't working. Yeah, so we're getting our town. We're getting our town working and shit. Check it out. This is the layout that we're having for the town. I'm gonna populate all of this town so it looks like it has life and shit, right? Yeah, that's gonna be the work for the next few days. Let's duplicate this one here, and maybe 4 on this axis. Yeah, almost there. Grimeshine says beautiful stairs, love those. I'm off to bed, dude. Have a good night. Thank you, dude, for coming in. Grimeshine, appreciate it. enjoy your night, dude. Have a good rest, and looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow, dude. Keep working on your game. Appreciate it. Say hi to Only Hands. Let's check it out in gameplay, the stairs, people. Let's check them out. It's like 50 seconds for the 3 hours, so I'm just gonna test how this looks, and then we're gonna find someone to raid on Twitch. Okay, the city is looking nice. Check out the stairs. Yeah, I like this shit. I like this shit. Fuck yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to the top of the town, and here we're gonna see a beautiful shrine. That's what we're gonna have. Beautiful shrine on the town, on the top of the town. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. This was a good live stream. So people, appreciate it. Thank you for coming in, coming back tomorrow as always, right? Same fucking time on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Remember, give me a follow if you haven't. Give me a subscribe on YouTube if you haven't, or a sub on Twitch if you want to. That could be really, really helpful. So appreciate you, people. It means a lot, all of you watching, chatting, and everything. That's really nice. So Slow says, looking great so far. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. I hope that you can keep working on your stuff also. You can keep sharing it on the Discord. Feel free to keep showing your stuff, my friend. Appreciate it. So let's go onto the Twitch raid browser, people. Yeah, Twitch raid browser. Okay, let's see who we're gonna raid. I'm looking forward to find someone that I haven't raided before today. Got a good couple friends here on Twitch, but I'm also always looking for new friends also. It's good to find new friends. Gentleman says, good stream. Thank you, my friend. I'm happy that you're back here. Means a lot, dude. We've missed you. I hope everything gets better with your health. Let's see what this person is working on. This is interesting.
Like, did I 100% heal too? Like, does that mean like doing it with all the skulls?
Are they?
Yeah, I didn't do all the skulls.
They are not. I want to see someone making a game right now, dude. Yeah, if they're talking about something else, I don't do the raid because I want to keep the same vibe going. I was working on that, so I want to go into a stream that is also working. Okay, throwing it all together. Unity, C++, AI streamer.
They were awaiting all the time a revolution, and then the revolution didn't happen.
What is this, dude?
They went off and off.
Is this Unity, dude? Why does it say AI stream? Is this an AI stream? Dude, I don't know what's happening there. I'm gonna find someone that is more conventional game dev. So let's see, Grumble of Pugs. Okay, let's do a raid on Grumble of Pugs. Oh, Godot. Fuck yeah, good stuff. So starting the raid. Thank you for coming in, people. Appreciate it. For the people staying on Twitch, let's do the raid. 5 viewers. Fuck yeah, 6 viewers. That's really cool, people. Appreciate it. Have a good night or morning wherever you are.